Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Chino's has 3 sizzling offers for just $9.99 each. Build your own large 3-topping pizza or enjoy a homestyle spaghetti lunch special with that drink. All for only $9.99. And for a limited time, get 2 medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. That's right, a large 3-topping pizza, spaghetti with a drink, or medium specialty pizzas are all just $9.99 each. Chino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, where $9.99 gets you more.
Participating locations are listed at genospizza.com.
It's the most rewarding time of the year. Go-Mart's Holly Jolly Rewards are here. Snag specially marked items to earn bonus reward points and game tokens. Because nothing says holiday cheer like stacking rewards higher than Aunt Carol's Fruitcake Tower. Collect all 4 tokens and you'll unwrap an additional 2,500 bonus reward points. So make your list, check it twice, and head to the app for details. Get ready to slay the season with Holly Jolly Rewards at Go-Mart.
Legg's Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978. Specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components, Legg's Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legg's Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
People's Bank Student Checking Account is designed for teens and college students. The special account allows for experience managing a checking account with a highly rated mobile banking app, along with a People's Bank Debit MasterCard for purchases and ATM use. It also offers options for direct deposit and mobile check deposit. Visit your nearest People's Bank location or learn more at peebo.com. People's Bank, working together, building success for now and for the future. Member FDIC.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamblinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
There's nothing quite like a homemade meal from Tudor's Biscuit World. We use real buttermilk to craft our delicious biscuits, one batch at a time, and serve them with our signature platters. Here, you'll taste the freshness in every bite, from our classic breakfast sandwiches to favorites like our breakfast wraps. Every meal brings a taste of simpler times. Let Tudor's do the cooking for your gathering this holiday season. Visit tudorscatering.com for all your catering needs.
In your time of need, call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia, providing all your needs for pre-needs, burial, cremation, and memorials. We have 2 locations to better serve the public: Wilson Smith Funeral Home in Clay, West Virginia, and Pennington Smith Funeral Home located in Golly Bridge, West Virginia. We offer personalized services and a caring staff. We are with you every step of the way. You will have peace of mind knowing that we are taking care of your loved one. Call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia at 304-587-4244, or Pennington Smith Funeral Home located at 331 Main Street, Golly Bridge, West Virginia at 304-632-2111. Basil W. Smith Jr., LIC owner. Tracy Osborne, office manager. Hunter Jones, apprentice. Staff members Greg Fitzwater, Bobby Joe Harmon, and Candy Dorsey.
Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Chino's has 3 sizzling offers for just $9.99 each. Build your own large 3-topping pizza or enjoy a homestyle spaghetti lunch special with a drink. All for only $9.99. And for a limited time, get 2 medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. That's right, a large 3-topping pizza, spaghetti with a drink, or medium specialty pizzas are all just $9.99 each. Chino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, where $9.99 gets you more.
Participating locations are listed at genospizza.com.
Spin into the season with Marty's Merry Spin at Go Mart. Find the Marty's Merry Spin display in store and scan the QR code to win big. You could score a $1,000 Go Mart gift card, a $500 shopping spree, or a $500 charity donation to spread some serious cheer. Plus, unwrapped sweet treats like Snickers, Starburst, Skittles, and M&Ms. So don't just walk into the holidays, spin into them. Head to Go Mart, find Marty's Merry Spin, and let the merry winning begin.
Legg's Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978, specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components. Legg's Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legg's Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
For more than 120 years, People's Bank has been dedicated to helping businesses thrive. The local business and commercial bankers take the time to understand your business, and that's where relationships start. From there, People's Bank offers a range of loans to best fit your needs, because there's no one-size-fits-all approach to financing. Operating loans, lines of credit, cash management, whether it's for day-to-day operations, expansion, or new equipment, People's Bank is committed to working together and building your success. People's Bank, member FDIC.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamblinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897, family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin, we offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
There's nothing quite like a homemade meal from Tudor's Biscuit World. We use real buttermilk to craft our delicious biscuits, one batch at a time, and serve them with our signature platters. Here, you'll taste the freshness in every bite, from our classic breakfast sandwiches to favorites like our breakfast wraps. Every meal brings a taste of simpler times. Let Tudor's do the cooking for your gathering this holiday season. Visit TudorsCatering.com for all your catering needs.
Welcome in, everybody, to Clay County, WVRC Clay County Sports. This is Dylan Vaughn. Again, I'm going to be on my own here for just a little bit. My partner, Alan Tanner, is up at the middle school this evening coaching Little League basketball in the second round of the tournament up there. He has 2 games tonight with the Big Otter Elementary Braves, so we wish him good luck. He'll let us know how he did when he gets here, I'm sure, and we'll probably be able to tell by his face when he walks in the door how they did. So, again, I will be flying solo for just a little bit. Jason Nichols is supposed to be stepping in here shortly, as Mr. Sizemore here getting his feet cleaned off there. And so we're excited here for some JV action. We hope you're ready and settled in. Here come the South Harrison Hawks coming onto the floor, and the Clay County Panthers stepping onto the floor as well. So we're going to get you some starters here. For South Harrison, we're going to have number 4, John Michael Radabaugh. He is a sophomore, big, tall kid. 24, Braylon Jenkins, a freshman. Number 10, Harrison Welch. We have number 12, Landon Myers, and 23, Bryce Messenger for the Hawks. Tip goes to South Harrison. That will be number 10, Harrison Welch. He's going to set up the offense here, and I probably better get the ads off my screen. There we go. Number 23, nice backdoor pass. Kanan Payton did a good job to get a hand on it, I thought. But that will be a turnover to the Clay County Panthers. So a good job defensively there by Kanan Payton. A little bit of a 2-2-1 full court press here. Caden Fitzwater gets the ball in the middle. He's going to send everybody down the offensive side of the floor and set up the offense here. So Caden hands off. We're going to see this little weave action that we like to run. Hand off to Levi Morris. He's going to get it into the corner. Cooper Collins tries to get into the paint, decides better of it. Fitzwater down low to Briar Dorsey. Tough shot, no good. Levi Morris, nice rebound and put back, and that'll be 2 for the Panthers. Panthers get on the board first, 2-0 Clay County. Good job there by Levi Morris on the offensive board. Quickly, South Harrison back down the other way, and it's back to Welch. He's going to set up the offense up top. Morris going to provide a little bit of pressure on him here. He's going to get it over to number 23. That is Bryce Messenger. Looking for a cutter. He sees him, gets it to number 12. For a missed layup, that was Landon Myers. Here comes Caden Fitzwater, right side of the floor quickly. Stops, gives it to Cooper Collins in the corner. He's going to fire a corner 3. Looks a little strong, and it is. Rebound, Radabaugh. Here comes South Harrison. Landon Myers kicks it over. We're going to get a travel, I believe. Yep. If not for that travel, number 23, Bryce Messenger, would have had an easy left-handed layup. We'll take it. And South Harrison quickly going to get back into that 2-2-1 full court press. Caden Fitzwater running the point here. Kanan Payton back to Fitzwater. You're going to have to get on the move here. Cooper gets it on the right side. You got a little bit of a break here if you take it. And Levi Morris can't handle the pass underneath. Levi kicks it out, and it's going to be stolen by Welch. Welch guarded closely by Fitzwater, and now they're going to come down and set up the offense. That's number 12, Landon Myers. Crossover to his left hand, gets it into Radaball. They'll take a couple dribbles back out to Welch. They're going to set their offense up here. 6:15 to go, 2-0 Clay County Panthers so far. They're going to have Landon Myers on the left wing. Back to Welch. He's going to fire a three. Looks left. No good. And that's going to be off Kanan Payton's hand. Good box out down there by Kanan, but he just couldn't corral the rebound. Did get a hand on it. But you like to see that from Kanan down there, getting in, doing the dirty work underneath. Inbound play here for South Harrison. Looking. 5 count is on. I think he got to about 3. It's going to go back court. That's okay. Welch guarded closely by Cooper Collins. Nice behind the back dribble. And they're going to set up their offense here. Welch to the right side. Guarded closely by Collins, but he's able to get it over to Radaball, who's guarded by Dorsey. Nice cut by, that is Landon Myers for 2. 2-2 here. If we remember back to a few weeks ago when we went up to South Harrison, it was a much different story. South Harrison won that game by probably 50 points or so. So I talked to Coach Dawson before the game. He said, we're either going to lose by 60 or we're going to keep this thing close. We're going to put some pressure on the Hawks. Down on the offensive end, Caden Fitzwater trying to get into the lane. I think he dragged that back foot, and he did. The official caught that. That's going to be a travel. Again, it is 2-2, 5:23 to go here in the first quarter. Now Clay County's going to put on their own little pressure here. We haven't seen this much. And Levi Morris with a nice steal there. He's going to go with the left-handed layup. No good. Rebound down to Myers. Myers quickly up ahead to Messenger. Messenger in the corner, saves it over to Radaball. Radaball pulls it back out. Welch thought about a deep 3. Thought better of it. Down to Radaball here. Back out to Welch. Braylon Jenkins into the lane. A little hook shot, no good. Briar Dorsey, nice tough rebound there. So here come the Panthers. Kanan Payton. Over to Fitzwater down the left side. He's going to get into the lane. Nice backdoor pass to Levi Morris, but he stepped out of bounds. I like the look by Fitzwater there. Couldn't complete it. So far, you like what you see from the Panthers. Again, last time these two matched up, it was pretty much a blowout. You can't say it any other way. So far, keeping this thing close at least and tied right here at 2. Radaball, left side, hands it over to Landon Myers. Myers picks up his dribble, and Morris provides some pressure, but he gets it over to Bryce Messenger. Down low, nice look for Radaball, but he missed it a little strong. Fitzwater comes away with the rebound. Fitzwater brings it up the left side of the floor. He is guarded nicely by Braylon Jenkins. Braylon Jenkins, a tall freshman, man. Saw a lot of tall players last night for Nicholas County, and it looks like South Harrison has a couple of those for themselves. Caden Fitzwater guarded. Passes to Levi Morris, nice cut, missed it. Man, he's gotten a couple of nice looks down there. Going to need him to finish those. And it looks like it will stay here with the Panthers. Let's see what we draw up here on the inbound play. Cooper Collins looking into the corner. That's going to be Caden Fitzwater. Oh, he tried to go right back to Collins under the basket. Little miscommunication there. It was there for a second. Couldn't quite make the connection. So Clay County going to get back into this 2-2-1 press with Caden Fitzwater and Cooper Collins at the front. Levi Morris and Kanan Payton in the middle, and Briar Dorsey all the way back as your safety valve. Here comes Welch across to Landon Myers. Myers tries to go to his right. He's going to give it into the corner to Messenger. Messenger guarded by Fitzwater here. Here comes Welch, guarded nicely by Collins. Cooper providing some very good pressure out top here. Here is Bryce Messenger. Nice cut by Radaball again. Pretty good defense by Dorsey, but I do think he got him on the arm, and that is going to be a foul on Briar Dorsey. That'll send Radaball to the line for 2 shots. Radaball takes a couple dribbles here, puts up the first shot off the front of the rim, short arm that one a little bit. The score will stay tied at 2. 3:29 to go here. We're going to have a couple of substitutions in for South Harrison. Christian Freeman coming in for Bryce Messenger. For the Panthers, Lathan Brown into the game, and Jackson Blankenship into the game underneath. Get a good box out here, boys. Don't let South Harrison in there on an offensive rebound. And we're not going to have to worry about it because he hits shot number 2. So it is 3-2 now, South Harrison. 3:27 to go. Caden Fitzwater looking for some help down here. Somebody's going to have to come up, help out a little bit. Kanan Payton does a good job getting to the middle. Man, number 12, Landon Myers with a big-time steal. Easy layup. 5-2, South Harrison. Kanan Payton looking for someone to pass it to. He's going to get stuck over there if he's not careful. Good ball movement through the legs of Lathan Brown. And South Harrison tried to save it, couldn't quite do it. It'll be Clay County ball. That's going to be a tough spot for the throw in here for Clay County. Caden Fitzwater not in the best spot for an inbound. See what we can come up with. But easy pass out to Payton. Oh, I thought Caden was going to pull the trigger on that 3. Levi Morris going to try one. A little bit short. Rebound to Braylon Jenkins. Jenkins going to get it over on the left side. He's going to bring it across. Try to get into the middle, and he does. Right by Jackson Blankenship for an easy layup. Man, big long strides. Got from half court to the basket in about 4 strides. That was impressive. Caden Fitzwater gets to Jackson Blankenship. He looks quickly. He had Lathan Brown. Got to put a little bit more on that pass. If it lollygags in there, they're going to have some time to recover and knock that thing out of bounds like they did. 7-2, South Harrison here. 2:36 to go. Inbound underneath the basket. Caden Fitzwater into the corner. That is Lathan Brown. Turns it over. That's Harrison Welch again. He's been pretty impressive here early on. John Paxton going to come to the scorer's table to check in at the next dead ball. Into the corner. This is Jenkins. Nice defense there by Levi Morris. But Harrison Welch, wide open three-pointer, and he knocks that thing in. You can't give him that much room. It is now 10-2 South Harrison. They're going to go back into that 2-2-1 press. Nice job looking over the top to Lathan Brown. Take that thing in there. Kanan's going to maybe pop a 3. Nope. Decided better of it. Take a couple dribbles. Caden Fitzwater hands off to Lathan Brown. Going to set up the offense over to Levi Morris. Screen from Blankenship. He's going to stop at the top and pop a 3. A little bit strong. Man, I thought Jackson had that rebound. Not quite. Up ahead to Welch. Welch going to pull it back and set up the offense with 1:44 to go here in the first quarter. 10-2, South Harrison. He's going to get it over to number 30 again. That is Christian Freeman. Back to Jenkins. Jenkins with that right hand to Welch. Thought he might pull that one. He's going to get to his spot there, mid-range, and miss the jumper. Levi Morris, nice rebound. Up to Kanan Payton. We're going to go quickly here with 1:24. Caden Fitzwater in the corner. Down low to Blankenship. Poked away by Radaball. Nice play. Fitzwater tries to get the steal right back, but can't do it. Here comes Freeman. Up top to Welch. He's going to slow things down with about 1:09 to go. Gets it over to Radaball, guarded by Blankenship. Cutter comes through, not open. He's going to hand it off to Welch, who's open for another 3, and he hits another one. Okay, boys, you've seen him knock a couple down here. You're going to have to get a hand up in his face as we're going to throw this thing away and give it right back to South Harrison with 52 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Cooper Collins and John Paxton coming back in for the Panthers. It looks like Levi Morris and Kanan Payton will have a seat for the Panthers here. So 52 seconds to go in the first quarter. Welch gets it out to Jenkins. Jenkins at the top, going to hand it right back to Welch. Somebody needs to find him and get a hand in his face. Oh, what a play by Jackson Blankenship. He's going to come down coast to coast. Layup shot, a little strong off the left side there as I see Mr. Nichols coming in here. Jenkins down low on the left side. He's going to get it out to Freeman. We got 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Sorry, Coach. Welch to his right hand. Oh, Cooper Collins, nice steal. Got into that passing lane. He's going to slow it down and give it to John Paxton. Paxton across to Caden Fitzwater. You got 18 seconds here, boys. Get you a good shot, and we can't do it. We turn it over. Here comes Harrison Welch. Back the other way. You got to think South Harrison probably going to hold here for that last shot with 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Welch over to Myers. Myers, pull-up jumper. He's fouled by Lathan Brown. That's not what you want to see with 3 seconds to go in the first quarter. You're going to send Myers to the line for 2 and a chance to extend the lead to 14 or 15. Myers first shot up, rolls around, and it's going to go down 14-2 South Harrison. Pretty impressive ball club here. 14 points in the first quarter for a JV game. It's impressive stuff. Second shot rolls around and in. 3 seconds to go. See if we can get a shot off here. Caden's going to get it to the middle. Looks like we're just going to dribble this thing out probably. Not get a shot at the basket. That's how the first quarter is going to end. It is 15-2 South Harrison Hawks. We will go and get some advertisements here. Thanks for tuning in to WVRC Clay County Sports. We'll be back right after these messages.
It's the most rewarding time of the year. Go Mart's Holly Jolly Rewards are here. Snag specially marked items to earn bonus reward points and game tokens. Because nothing says holiday cheer like stacking rewards higher than Aunt Carol's fruitcake tower. Collect all 4 tokens and you'll unwrap an additional 2,500 bonus reward points. So make your list, check it twice, and head to the app for details. Get ready to slay the season with Holly Jolly Rewards at Go Mart.
Legg's Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978. Specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components, Legg's Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legg's Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
All right, we are back here. Now, we got something going on with our sound here. I'm going to turn this down just a smidge. And we welcome in Coach Jason Nichols. He's going to help me out here a little bit this evening, Coach. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Got here at the end of the first quarter. Don't look like things are going so well right off the bat.
Well, we'd like things to be the other way maybe a little bit, but we'll see. Coach Dawson told me it was either going to be a 60-point blowout one way or the other, so we're headed that direction. Lathan Brown, nice drive to the basket. Can't get the right-handed layup to go. That's going to be Christian Freeman with the rebound. Freeman gets it over to Myers. Myers going to set up the offense, guarded nicely by Paxton, but he gets a screen down to Radabaugh, and Radabaugh, easy layup. There it is again. Little roll to the basket. Big, tall kid, Radabaugh, nice finish at the basket.
Yeah, Clay didn't do a very good job there stopping the ball. Too much penetration right off the bat.
We got a foul here on, who did he call that on, Coach? Did you catch that?
I think he said 0.
Okay.
But I'm not seeing
3-0. I think it was 3.
3-0.
Yeah, so that would be number 30, Christian Freeman, with his first foul of the ball game. So Cooper Collins going to run the point here, trying to get a screen from Weinbrenner, and he's going to throw a lazy pass cross court. That's going to be stolen by Trey Kinney just into the ball game. Freeman going to line up for a deep 3, a little bit short. Jenkins with a nice rebound. He's going to get it to Radabaugh, another cut to the basket, and he's going to get fouled by Weinbrenner. Radabaugh, big, long, lanky kid. He's going to be tough to guard down there, Coach. Weinbrenner got the strength, maybe not the quickness to guard him underneath.
Yeah, Clay looked like they were hesitating a little bit there, especially on the cross course pass. We didn't come meet the ball. Then down on defense, we were standing there flat-footed.
First shot is good for Radabaugh. He looks like a pretty good ball player. He is just a sophomore.
Wow.
He's going to steady it here, put up another free throw. Bounces around and out, and that's going to be Lathan Brown with a rebound.
Yeah, nice rebound.
30-second timeout, Coach Joe Dawson. So we will also take a timeout here, Coach. We'll get an advertisement in here, too, and we will be right back. WVRC Clay County Sports.
At People's Bank, the team of local wealth management professionals can help you achieve your financial goals. They provide customized services, including investment management, estate planning, trust administration services, retirement planning, and if you're a business owner, 401k plans for your employees. The strategies are designed to grow and preserve wealth while minimizing risk. People's Bank, working together, building success. Investment products are not FDIC insured, not deposits, and not guaranteed by People's Bank. Not insured by any federal government agency, subject to risk and may lose value.
All right, we are back here, and again, 18-2. South Harrison has a nice cushion here in the second quarter. Looks like we're going to have Dalton Griffin checked in for Clay County. And it looks like, we'll just set everybody up. We got John Paxton, Holden Weinbrenner, Lathan Brown, Dalton Griffin going to bring it up, and Cooper Collins coming over to the wing. You got the big, long kid, Jenkins, out here at the top of this. Looks like a 1-3-1 defense for South Harrison. You get it to the corner where you think there's a weakness, but Griffin can't go anywhere with it. He's going to pick up his dribble in a bad spot, give it to John Paxton. Again, you don't want to be in that corner when they trap you. Luckily, Jenkins knocked that thing out. We're going to have to find another spot to go. A lot of times that corner looks open, but when they collapse on you, you can't go anywhere.
Yeah, you know, in the 1-3-1, they're extending just by standing where they're at. we got to do a little bit better job maybe with the 2-guard front offense up top. Cooper with the shot here.
Nice shot, Cooper Collins for 3. He struggled with his shot the last couple of games. Good to see him finally knock one down. Here comes Radaball up the left side. He's going to give it back up top to Myers. Landon Myers going to set up the offense. Dalton Griffin providing a little bit of pressure, and I thought he might come up with a steal there. He's going to get a screen from Radaball and a little pick and roll action. We've seen that several times this evening. Radaball just rolls to that basket. He's tough to stop whenever he gets in that deep. 20-5, South Harrison.
I noticed that Dalton is back from his injury. Has he played more than just tonight?
This is the first game that I remember Dalton being back for, so it's good to see him back for sure. Here comes Jenkins up the right side, guarded nicely by Cooper Collins again. He's going to get it out to Freeman. Freeman shot one from about 35 feet a minute ago. He took another deep one there and missed it. Lathan Brown rebound. John Paxson up the right side, tries to get it to Cooper Collins. I believe that's tipped by someone over on the South Harrison side, and that'll stay with Clay County here. We're going to get an inbound under the basket, but first we're going to get Bryce Messenger coming in for South Harrison. He's going to come in for Braylon Jenkins. Good to see Braylon Jenkins come out because he's caused some havoc up at the front of that 1-3-1.
He looks like a good athlete. What is he, about 6'3", 6'4"?
I think you're probably right, and he's just a freshman, Coach.
Oh, man.
Dalton Griffin going to fire up a corner 3. Looked good, but a little bit strong. Lathan Brown tried to get it over to Cooper. I'd like to see him just go strong with that to the basket, possibly get a foul call. Freeman going to bring that thing up the right side, get it up to number 23. That is Bryce Messenger to Radaball again for another layup. Radaball he's probably in double figures by now, I would say. We're going to get a stoppage in play here. Let's see what we have. Timeout, yeah. Coach Dawson. I think that's probably a good timeout.
Yeah, I don't think Coach was too happy about getting beat back so quickly on transition right there. You know, we just didn't turn and sprint. We just kind of stood and watched. So absolutely. Good timeout.
You can live with some of the other mistakes, but if you're not hustling, you got to get a timeout and get in their ear there. So we will take a timeout here. We'll get an advertisement in, and we'll be right back. Thanks for tuning in, WVRC Clay County Sports.
It's the most rewarding time of the year. Go Mart's Holly Jolly Rewards are here. Snag specially marked items to earn bonus reward points and game tokens. Because nothing says holiday cheer like stacking rewards higher than Aunt Carol's Fruitcake Tower. Collect all 4 tokens and you'll unwrap an additional 2,500 bonus reward points. So make your list, check it twice, and head to the app for details. Get ready to slay the season with Holly Jolly Rewards at Go Mart.
All right, Coach, we are back here with 5:24 to go in the second quarter. Coach Dawson called a full timeout there. We said probably not a bad time to call it. You're down 17. You don't like the effort your team gave on the last possession there. So let's see if we can't fire them up. Looks like the same group's going to come out here. So you don't make any changes. See if he got in their ear and was able to get something across to him here.
Yeah, I'd like to see Clay adjust to two guards up front on offense, to move that ball back and forth. If we've got one guard and 2 out wide, we're having a hard time getting anything going down inside.
I think you're right, Coach, and that is a turnover there. Tried to get it to Briar Dorsey. Briar's a good post player. You probably don't want him handling the ball outside the three-point arc, but sometimes things happen in a JV game that you don't expect. So we got 5:14 to go here in the second quarter. We're going to have Landon Myers get it over to Freeman. Freeman looks like a pretty good shooter. He's missed a couple, and you'll never guess who's under the basket again. That is John Michael Radabaugh with another easy layup, and he's going to go to the line for a chance at a three-point play. The foul was called on Briar Dorsey. That's his second. Coach, how would you guard that little pick and roll action that they've been running here to perfection?
Well, the pick and roll is a problem in and of itself, but we also are going to have to front possibly the big Radabaugh guy down low, because he just seems to be catching, turning, shooting, making, just here in the little bit that I've been watching.
Absolutely. I think you're right. Down low to Briar Dorsey here on the offensive end. He's going to kick it over to Lathan Brown, and we're going to get a foul call here. I heard some skin slap on that one. That's going to be on number 23, Bryce Messenger. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that'll be 2 team fouls. So nobody really in danger here yet, neither side of getting into the bonus. And Lathan Brown going to get it into Cooper Collins. I think you're right. We need to get a couple of these guards up here, 2 guards set, push the ball around to each other, swing it. You can't dribble through a 1-3-1. Lathan Brown, I'm sorry, Coach. Take it over.
I was just going to say, we're matching where they are at on the floor, turning it into a man-to-man, even though they're in the zone.
Absolutely. Lathan Brown, corner 3. He's going to knock that thing down. He has a nice looking shot. Is he a sophomore, Coach?
He is a sophomore. Lathan, nice quick player.
Absolutely. He's going to improve that offense. I love his defense already. So if he can get that shot to be consistent, he's going to be a player to watch for next year. Radaball. Ooh, I thought Lathan might have got the ball on that, but I guess we got a little bit of the hand there. And Radaball shows he's comfortable out there to shoot a jump shot too, Coach.
Radaball obviously is a player that's going to be a force to have to guard. I'm assuming he'll probably also get some action in the varsity game later on. But Lathan, like you said, you liked how he looked defensively, and he looked good there, and he even thought that he got all balls. So.
A lot of times on that play, you'll see a foul called if they swat their arm down at the ball. I thought he did a – you're good, buddy. You're good. I thought he got a hand up and defended that pretty well, but referee saw different. And I think did he make that first shot? He missed that first shot. So he's going to go to the line for a second here.
I was listening to you and didn't even see him take the first shot.
I got confused there for a second. So Radaball puts up the second, rolls around and in. Don't have any stats on him yet, but I'd say he's probably got 14 or 16 of these 26 South Harrison points.
Yeah, he's got six or eight since I've been here.
Okay, Cooper Collins going to set it up, trying to go cross court. That's just too long of a pass to make. Couldn't even get it 2 feet. Radaball again, running the fast break on his own, misses the layup. Rebound by South Harrison. They miss another layup, and Caden Fitzwater going to come out of there with it. Slow this thing down a little bit and get it up to John Paxton. He shot the ball well last night, Coach, against Nicholas County. I know you were tuning in. Fitzwater going to bring it to the right. Nice cut to back. Paxton. Radaball, though, tough to get a shot up over. Cooper Collins getting knocked down a second in a row. He can. You like to see that, Coach. That's your quarterback. You like to see him knock down a couple threes.
I'll tell you, you know, when we have taken a shot, we have gotten a good shot, and it's looked good. But we just, you know, having a hard time with their defense just getting there.
That's absolutely it. And you're never going to guess who just scored again. That is number 4, John Michael Radaball.
Well, they're going to need to take him out.
They're going to have to do something. I don't know what's going to happen here, but he may. Are they going to count the basket? I believe so. I mean, yes. 28-11. He's going to go to the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's lived at the free throw line as well as in the paint. Good-looking ball player. Can't say enough about him so far. We're going to have to find some way to stop him. I think Jackson Blankenship could probably match up with him a little bit better than some of the guys we have right now, but Coach knows what he's doing, and we'll see what we can come up with. Dalton Griffin over to Cooper Collins. You know you're going to try to get him loose for another 3. He's feeling it right now. Griffin going to shoot a deep 3. Looked good, a little bit short, and that's going to be knocked out by number 12, Landon Myers. That'll stay here. You think you draw something up here, maybe try to get Cooper a shot from the corner on this inbound play.
We're one shot, and that's it.
Right.
You know,
absolutely.
If we get a shot.
So he didn't get the drive.
I think that's a good call there. Myers got the ball, but I do think Cooper was able to get into his body, get that contact before the block shot and get a foul.
Right. The block was good. It was the body contact that put him on the line.
So let's see if Cooper's three-point stroke can translate to a free throw here. A little bit strong. Still good-looking shot. And Cooper's just a sophomore as well, Coach. He's going to get better. Defensively, I like what I see from him. I like his three-point jump shot, but he misses that one off to the left a little bit. Rebound, Radaball. You like the effort there by Fitzwater. I think he got the steal, but stepped out of bounds.
Yes. I think when he stole it and he back dribbled there,
I got you.
It hit the line, but good effort by Fitzwater.
Here comes Harrison Welch up the left side of the floor. He knocked down a couple of threes early as well. Good defense by Griffin. Somehow able to get it over to Bryce Messenger to the basket, and another layup, another three-point chance opportunity here on another foul underneath by the Panthers.
You know, it just seems like we're, you know, one step on defense, we stop. One pass on offense, we stop. We just got to get a little bit more flow into the game.
Absolutely. You got to give some credit to South Harrison, though. They're doing exactly what they need to do, getting to the basket, drawing fouls. And Messenger's going to take a free throw here and knock it in, and it is now 32-11 with 2:46 to go in the first half. Let's see what we can do here on the offensive end. 23, Bryce Messenger out top. Oh, nice pass down to John Paxton, and he finishes it over a Radaball. That's what you like to see, some good, crisp, quick ball movement. Here comes Landon Myers up the right side over to Messenger. You think I remember his name by now. Guess who?
So
John
easy.
Michael Radeball. He's
Yeah.
got good touchdown there, Coach.
Yes,
You
he
like
does.
that from a post player? Man, he looks athletic as well. He could probably step out and handle the ball a little bit if he was asked to.
Right. I think he does not need to play football and focus solely on basketball.
Coach, I hate to cut you off, but Cooper Collins is feeling it right now. Knocked that one down from about 29 feet, I would say. Good shot, Cooper. 34-16. Here comes Harrison Welch. Gives it over to Landon Myers. Guarded by Collins. He's feeling pretty good. Gets a hand on that ball as well. Ian Sharp into the game for South Harrison. He's going to get it up top. Mr. Radeball. Guarded by Griffin. He gives it over to Bryce Messenger. Going to that right side. Muscles Caden Fitzwater down low. Can't get it to go. Number 2, Ian Sharp. A little fadeaway. No good. Man, Blankenship had that thing. Fell down. I think we're going to get a foul here on Radeball.
I tell you, Blankenship did a good job coming over secondary help defensively just now, and then ended up getting the rebound. So Blankenship doing some good work down there early on.
We got some things to build on with this JV team, Coach. We got a lot of sophomores who I think, if they stay in the gym, they're going to be pretty good by the time they're junior and senior. Here's Dalton. Griffin from a corner 3. Man, get that thing to bounce in there. No good. Blankenship jumped 3 times before he got the rebound.
Yeah.
He is a good-looking athlete. And you can see here, if you just look, Jackson and Radeball match up pretty well. Jackson might have an inch over the top of Radeball's head there. He's going to go to the line for a couple of free throws.
I have Jackson in weightlifting class, and he is just developing. I think we're going to see good things out of Jackson, not only on the basketball court, but on the football field, within the next year.
Absolutely. I like to hear that. Played a pretty good defensive end for the JV team this year. Got a lot of sacks, a lot of pretty good run defense as well. Those long arms help out for sure. So Blankenship going to put up his second free throw. Knocked the first one down. Good looking shot there. Knocks the second down as well. 34-18. A minute and 15 seconds to go here in the first half. Welch is going to set up the offense. You can see Cooper Collins watching the midsection of Welch, not looking at the eyes because those can lie to you. Here comes Welch again. Blankenship guarding him out top. Down to Messenger. Messenger at that high post. Looks pretty comfortable there. Going to muscle Fitzwater. Fitzwater did a pretty good job of walling up there. Kick out to the corner. 3-ball. Welch. No good. Paxton with the rebound. Might have gotten fouled on that rebound attempt. Didn't get called. But we'll take possession and bring it down this way.
We switched to a man-to-man defensively, and things have picked up since we did that. So good adjustment by Coach Dawson.
Absolutely. Cooper Collins going to bring it up. Harrison Welch going to pick him up. Blankenship with a screen to the left side. Collins doesn't use it. Picks up the dribble instead. Fitzwater double team. Nice pass to Griffin in the corner. Paxton. He's going to drive to the middle and kick it out. Fitzwater open 3. Oh, just a little strong. Look good from here. Rebound. Number 2, Sharp. Here they come up the left side. 24 seconds to go. Wonder if they're going to hold it or are they going to try to go quickly here. Looks like they're going to pull it back. Look for that last shot. This is Welch over to the left side. Switch over by Griffin. Landon Myers into the corner. Welch open 3. Don't want to leave him open. He knocks another one down. That's 3 in the first half for Harrison Welch. You got 4 seconds here. The guy you want with the ball in his hands, Cooper Collins from midcourt. No good. How about Dalton Griffin on the rebound? Can't put it back in. So as we go to halftime here in the JV game, Clay County trails 37-18, but you said it. A couple of nice things to build on there in that second quarter. We'll see what we can't do in the second half. We'll take a break here, Coach. We'll come back maybe 2 minutes to go, talk a little bit about what we saw, but we're going to play some ads here. Thank you for tuning in to WVRC Clay County Sports.
Legg's Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978. Specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components. Legg's Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legg's Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
People's Bank Student Checking Account is designed for teens and college students. The special account allows for experience managing a checking account with a highly rated mobile banking app, along with a People's Bank Debit MasterCard for purchases and ATM use. It also offers options for direct deposit and mobile check deposit. Visit your nearest People's Bank location or learn more at peebo.com. People's Bank, working together, building success for now and for the future. Member FDIC.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamblinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
There's nothing quite like a homemade meal from Tudor's Biscuit World. We use real buttermilk to craft our delicious biscuits, one batch at a time, and serve them with our signature platters. Here, you'll taste the freshness in every bite, from our classic breakfast sandwiches to favorites like our breakfast wraps. Every meal brings a taste of simpler times. Let Tudor's do the cooking for your gathering this holiday season. Visit TudorsCatering.com for all your catering needs.
In your time of need, call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia, providing all your needs for pre-needs, burial, cremation, and memorials. We have 2 locations to better serve the public: Wilson Smith Funeral Home in Clay, West Virginia, and Pennington Smith Funeral Home located in Golly Bridge, West Virginia. We offer personalized services and a caring staff. We are with you every step of the way. You will have peace of mind knowing that we are taking care of your loved one. Call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia at 304-587-4244, or Pennington Smith Funeral Home located at 331 Main Street, Golly Bridge, West Virginia at 304-632-2111. Basil W. Smith Jr., LIC owner. Tracy Osborne, office manager. Hunter Jones, apprentice. Staff members Greg Fitzwater, Bobby Joe Harmon, and Candy Dorsey.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Chino's has 3 sizzling offers for just $9.99 each. Build your own large 3-topping pizza or enjoy a homestyle spaghetti lunch special with a drink. All for only $9.99. And for a limited time, get 2 medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. That's right, a large 3-topping pizza, spaghetti with a drink, or medium specialty pizzas are all just $9.99 each. Chino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, where $9.99 gets you more.
Participating locations are listed at genospizza.com.
Spin into the season with Marty's Merry Spin at Go Mart. Find the Marty's Merry Spin display in store and scan the QR code to win big. You could score a $1,000 Go Mart gift card, a $500 shopping spree, or a $500 charity donation to spread some serious cheer. Plus, unwrapped sweet treats like Snickers, Starburst, Skittles, and M&Ms. So don't just walk into the holidays, spin into them. Head to Go Mart, find Marty's Merry Spin, and let the merry winning begin.
Legg's Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978, specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components. Legg's Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legg's Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
For more than 120 years, People's Bank has been dedicated to helping businesses thrive. The local business and commercial bankers take the time to understand your business, and that's where relationships start. From there, People's Bank offers a range of loans to best fit your needs, because there's no one-size-fits-all approach to financing. Operating loans, lines of credit, cash management, whether it's for day-to-day operations, expansion, or new equipment, People's Bank is committed to working together and building your success. People's Bank, member FDIC.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamblinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
There's nothing quite like a homemade meal from Tudor's Biscuit World. We use real buttermilk to craft our delicious biscuits, one batch at a time, and serve them with our signature platters. Here, you'll taste the freshness in every bite, from our classic breakfast sandwiches to favorites like our breakfast wraps. Every meal brings a taste of simpler times. Let Tudor's do the cooking for your gathering this holiday season. Visit TudorsCatering.com for all your catering needs.
In your time of need, call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia, providing all your needs for pre-needs, burial, cremation, and memorials. We have 2 locations to better serve the public: Wilson Smith Funeral Home in Clay, West Virginia, and Pennington Smith Funeral Home located in Golly Bridge, West Virginia. We offer personalized services and a caring staff. We are with you every step of the way. You will have peace of mind knowing that we are taking care of your loved one. Call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia at 304-587-4244, or Pennington Smith Funeral Home located at 331 Main Street, Golly Bridge, West Virginia at 304-632-2111. Basil W. Smith Jr., LIC owner. Tracy Osborne, office manager. Hunter Jones, apprentice. Staff members Greg Fitzwater, Bobby Joe Harmon, and Candy Dorsey.
All right, Coach, we are back here with 24 seconds to go until the start of the third quarter. We don't have any stats to go over because, well, it's a little bit hard to do stats on a day like this. So, One thing I do know is that John Michael Radaball is going to break our scoreboard if we're not careful with as many points as he's putting up. I believe, if I heard correctly, he had 17 first half points.
Well, don't worry, Dale. I just told Mr. Radaball. I just told him that he was not allowed to score anymore.
I'd say
we've saved our scoreboard, I believe.
Well, Mr. Krajewski will be thanking you later, I'm sure, because those things are pretty expensive. All right, here we go. So we're going to set the lineups here. Number 3, Trey Kinney into the game for South Harrison. Number 10, Harrison Welch. We have Radaball underneath. We have Bryce Messenger, and over in that corner, it looks like Jenkins for Clay County. We're going to do a little bit of a 2-3 zone here, extended, with Dalton Griffin, Caden Payton, Levi Morris, Briar Dorsey in the middle, and that's coming right to Coach Nichols.
Yeah, I got it.
That's Ronaldinho over here with the footwork.
Well, I was watching Kanan use the wrong hand to steal the ball with, and he used his outside hand instead of his inside hand, and that's why the ball came towards us instead of up the court.
If he'd have done it right, it wouldn't have had, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have had to get hit.
That's right. Caden Fitzwater, a good rebound. Again, we like to jump a little bit before the ball comes off the rim. We got to figure out when that thing's going to hit. Luckily, Fitzwater able to get the rebound. Fitzwater drives the lane out to Kane and Peyton. He's going to settle things down, get it into the paint. Looking for somebody to go to. He's going to get it to Fitzwater on the curl. Pretty good defense here by South Harrison, if we're being completely honest. Dalton Griffin into the corner. Kane and Peyton looks up top. Levi will fire a three. Off right, no good. Peyton, good hustle. Oh, he's going to throw it right off of Harrison Welch's head. Right off the back of the head there. No ill will there, just trying to get a save. Good play by Kanan, good hustle.
Was Kanan in the game first half?
He was. He might not have played much after you showed up, but he was in for a little bit.
Okay.
Nice pass to Brian Dorsey. You like what you see there. Nice pass, nice finish. And 17-point ball game. You never know. Take your swings here. If you can get shots up instead of turning it over, you never know what can happen. So here comes Welch. I thought he might have taken an extra step. And guess who it is? Mr. Radaball. He listened to you, Coach.
Yes, he told me he wouldn't. And
he finally missed one there. Good defense by Dorsey, honestly. He was able to affect that shot a little bit. And it's going to stay with South Harrison under the basket here. So this is Trey Kinney. He's going to inbound it. He's going to run a little cross action here. Welch, he'll fire a three. Hit three in the first half. Thought he might bank that one in. Kanan Peyton, good job rebounding. Does a good job of rebounding for a guard. Briar Dorsey running the break himself. Throws it away. Radaball will slow things down and get it up to Bryce Messenger. Yeah. He's going to bring it across. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, you'd just like to see if your option is to let Briar try to run the point, just slow down, let your offense get set up.
I think you're right. Layup there by Messenger for South Harrison puts them up 39-20. Kanan Peyton did a good job there of not turning it over, threw it off of the leg of a South Harrison Hawk. We will keep possession. Caden Fitzwater going to inbound. Nice cut there by Griffin, but he loses it out of bounds. Maybe helped there by one of the South Harrison boys because it is going to stay with us here. Just not much going on here offensively right now. But Dalton Griffin will try to change that with a three, and he does. 3-point shot for Dalton Griffin. They're going to fix that net there. If I'd have been out there, I'd have just jumped up there and grabbed onto it, Coach.
I probably would have jumped up and then crawled up. You know what I mean?
That's right, yes. Yes.
Lift myself up.
Absolutely. All right,
good
Jenkins
job.
Tried to get it inside, but Levi Morris with the steal. Here comes Peyton. Peyton corner. Can he hit two in a row, Coach? He does. Dalton Griffin for three. There's two in a row. Find your hot hand on offense. Here comes Welch. It's a 13-point game all of a sudden. Radaball going to try to slow it down. That's short. Nice save into Jenkins. Radaball gets it back. He's going to try to go to the basket. Oh, and you knew if you give him three, he's going to hit one of them.
Yeah,
and he's going to get a shot at the line here for a three-point play.
Radaball didn't break his word right there. He tried to let us get the ball back, but he also said, you know what, you all scored 9 or so. I'm going to have to at least make one.
That is correct. I think you're right. He tried to help us out. We just didn't take the help. So here comes Radaball with a chance for a three-point play, and it's a little bit short, but he's going to go get the ball. He says, I'll take it to the basket, maybe get a 4-point play out of this. Harrison Welch going to run that point. It is 41-26 here. We have 39-26 on the clock, on the scoreboard. Radaball kicks it out to Welch. Nice of him to share the ball a little bit. He's going to kick it down low. Out to number 3, Trey Kinney. Welch for another open look. No good. Guess who's there for the rebound? Mr. Radaball. He'll kick it out to Kinney for a three. No good. Somebody's got to get a board. There you go, Briar. He's going to give it to, Jenkins tried to provide a little bit of backcourt pressure there, and he's going to get called for the foul. And you don't want anything extracurricular here. Dalton Griffin's just going to take that thing down to the other side. What would you like to do here, Coach, if you're Dalton Griffin after you get knocked down like that? Knock down another three.
Absolutely. If I was Dalton, I'd be wanting the ball in my hands. You know, 2 nice shots, didn't even hit the rim. He's feeling it. Let's see what he can do on this possession. He's got to at least get a shot up.
All right, let's see what we can do here. Kanan Peyton going to bring it up that right side. John Paxton open in the corner for three. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Jackson Blankenship can't get it to go. And 23, Bryce Messenger going to take that out for South Harrison. Good pressure there by Kanan Peyton. They're going to get it into the middle to Radaball. Over to Welch. Welch going to slow it down and set up the offense. Looks like we're back in that 2-3. Jenkins down to Radaball. A little bit too low, but you can see Jackson Blankenship, long arm. Helped out a little bit there on the defensive end. Radaball, man, he's tough. tough move there to the left shoulder with the right hand, 43-26. I think that probably puts him over 20 points for the night, Coach.
Yeah, he's a dynamic ball player. He's going to be a name that everyone's going to know down the road.
I think you're right for sure. Just a sophomore. So he might still have a couple inches to grow there before it's all said and done.
Absolutely.
And, Coach, we're going to talk about a guy before the varsity game. They have another sophomore named, let me see what I have here. I don't want to pronounce his name wrong, but Joey Finstermacher, 6'5" sophomore, had knee surgery in the offseason, had another knee surgery here in February, but he was averaging a double-double, I believe. So they got some sophomores at South Harrison that can do some things. But not down on our end. Coach, who was it that just put that ball in there?
Well, I was looking at the name that you have, but if I'm not mistaken, it was John Paxton.
All right, good job. South Harrison comes right back and gets a two-pointer on the board for themselves. So here comes Peyton down to Jackson Blankenship. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Gets it underneath the Peyton, but he can't keep a hold of it. Jenkins, nice pass to Welch. Easy layup. Caden Fitzwater tried to get back and swat that thing away. Just couldn't do it. So you've seen it go from 13 back up to 19. 47-28. Paxton to Griffin. Fire that thing up there, Dalton. He's going to knock another one down. You found your hot hand here with Dalton Griffin. That's 3 in a row for him. Keep feeding him that basketball.
Absolutely. And Dalton, like we said, Dalton was injured earlier in the year. I don't believe he's been back until tonight, maybe, right?
I think you're probably right. I have not seen much action from him. He hasn't been playing much on the varsity end. This might just be the first time he's dressed JV, and he's trying to get him back into that game shape here with the JV action.
Yeah, he looks a little winded, but that's to be expected, being out for, I mean, would you say at least 2/3 of the season?
100% for sure. Here's Messenger with a jump shot. Flanks off the back iron. Somebody's got to grab that thing. Welch tries to get it down to Jenkins. He's going to be fouled by Peyton. Peyton tried to get around in front of him. He's given up probably 3 or 4 inches in height there.
Yeah.
That's a tough guard for Kanan, but he's a tough kid.
Yeah, I like that Kanan said, hey, I got to be aggressive. 24, I don't know his name, but, 24 has 3 or 4 inches on Kanan, and Kanan just said, hey, I have to be aggressive. That's a good job.
And Welch is going to step out and hit another 3. Thought his foot might have been on the line, but the ref had a better angle than I did. So that is a 3-pointer for Welch. Peyton, to Holden Weinberger, thought about a little mid-range jumper. Thought better of it. Peyton over to Griffin. Griffin head fake to the lane. He's going to fire with a tough shot on the free throw line. Can't get it to go.
Thought he was going to get the 3 the old-fashioned way.
I did too. We would have taken that for sure. Griffin's going to head to the line for 2 shots here. See if that 3-point stroke, like we said for Cooper Collins, can't translate to the free throw line here for Griffin. See if he can't knock a couple down. And I see some. Is Dalton a senior, Coach?
I'm not sure about that.
I'm going to look up here. I don't know. We got some of the big heads on a stick over here in the student section. I see Dalton has one, so I'm just wondering if maybe he's not one of the seniors that'll be recognized tonight. If not, I apologize. But he missed the first free throw either way. Knocks the second one down. Good job, Dalton, stepping up there, knocking down 1 of 2. So here comes South Harrison. You've got this thing at 18. You'd ideally like to maybe cut this thing down to 10 by the 4th quarter, see if you get a chance, but that's not going to help. That's Radaball again. As much as we've talked about him, anybody can make that little easy layup, especially Radaball. Clay County down the other way, air ball. Here comes Freeman down. Oh, nice steal by Dalton Griffin, and he's going to get the layup to go. How about Dalton Griffin all over the place right now? I believe he's probably up to 13 or 15 points if I'm not mistaken. Here comes Welch to Freeman. Freeman's going to fire up a left-handed 3. Bingo.
I'll tell you, number 30 is a good shooter.
He is.
He's made a handful of shots.
And you can tell he's confident. He'll fire it up from anywhere. Peyton's going to get a foul on Jenkins here way out front of the basket. If you're the South Harrison coach here, you're probably going to tell him, if you're going to get your fouls, get them down low. Don't get them 45 feet from the basket.
I stepped in, I believe the score was 15-2 at the end of the first quarter.
Yes.
And, since then it's been 40-32 South Harrison. Play has played well, but this South Harrison team is an excellent ball club.
You are correct. I talked to Joe Dawson before the game. He said, as Dalton Griffin drives into the lane, he said this is probably one of the better JV teams you're going to see in the state. And I don't think he's wrong. So we missed a couple of shots there. Dalton Griffin again with a big-time steal. Hands it off to Lathan Brown for the layup. You love the action by Dalton Griffin. He's everywhere right now. And Layton Brown able to be the recipient and lay it in. So it's 19-point lead here. You better get a hand in Freeman's face. He's going to knock another one down, Coach. You said it. He is an excellent shooter with that left-handed shot. It looks better coming out of a lefty's hand sometimes.
Yeah, and, you know, I'm sure we was a step behind, but it wasn't like the defense was terrible.
Right. Radaball comes up with the steal. If he looks up, he's got Jenkins wide open. Can't see him, but he does see Ian Wright down to Jenkins, and one. Jenkins will go to the line here. Man, this is an impressive junior varsity basketball team. I can't say it enough. This South Harrison team is going to have something to build on for the next several years.
Yeah, you know, Griffin having an excellent ball game for us tonight. He's huffing and puffing a little bit, getting his feet back under him. Might be a good time to get him a quick breather before the fourth quarter.
Not a bad idea for sure. As Jenkins, he's a lefty. I didn't realize that, but he misses the free throw. Got a box out there, fellas. He's going to get it out to Ian Sharp. He's a freshman from the free throw line. A little bit strong. Sharp with the rebound, or I'm sorry, Wright with the rebound. Jenkins, athletic, move to the basket. Can't get it to go. Rebound Sharp. He's going to be fouled by Payton, I believe. And he's going to go to the line for a couple of free throws here.
Yeah, we got caught flat-footed. You know, 24 with a nice strong move to the basket. We watched. We didn't box out. Now they're on the line.
Yeah, we got to put a body on him. Come out of there with that defensive rebound. Luckily, he's going to miss that first free throw. I'm looking down there right now. I like what I see. Cooper Collins on the low block. Seen him play a little bit of linebacker in football season. See if he can't box Radaball out, and Radaball gets right around him there and gets the offensive rebound. That's a tough assignment, but Dalton Griffin comes up with another steal. Can't get it to anybody. Jenkins going to turn it over himself. Slow it down here, fellas. You got 22 seconds to go. Coach Dawson didn't like what he saw down here. A little bit of helter-skelter, and he's going to get a timeout with 22 seconds to go. We'll take a break as well and get some ads going here. You are watching WVRC Clay County Sports.
Bank student checking account is designed for teens and college students. The special account allows for experience managing a checking account with a highly rated mobile banking app, along with a People's Bank Debit MasterCard for purchases and ATM use. It also offers options for direct deposit and mobile check deposit. Visit your nearest People's Bank location or learn more at peebo.com. People's Bank, working together, building success for now and for the future. Member FDIC.
All right, Coach, we're back here. 60-36 your score. South Harrison leads in this JV action. I just got a text message from the Tanners. The Big Otter B team came out victorious, and you're not going to believe this score. It was a high-scoring affair. 4-2, Big Otter with the win this evening.
Oh, and that's Al's team?
That is Al's B team, so congratulations to Al. I know he does an excellent job.
Well, he's defensive-minded.
He is a defensive-minded coach, and I'll tell you, Coach, I don't know how he does what he does. He's everywhere all week long. He's calling ball games. He's coaching ball games, coaching on Saturdays. So I can't say enough about Al. He's
teaching math
during the day. So good job, Al. I'm proud of you. So here comes Dalton Griffin to his right hand. Maybe a little shove there.
Yeah.
You like that fadeaway shot. He's feeling it right now, Coach. 2 seconds to go. Jenkins going to shoot it from half court. A little short, I believe. So that's going to do it for the third quarter. 60-38 is your score. We'll take it to the fourth quarter here when we come back, and we'll see if we can't make a little bit of a comeback. Let's try to make this thing respectable when we get back here in the fourth quarter, Coach. What do you say?
Yeah. You know, I think since the first quarter we have been respectable, but yeah, let's take our break and we'll get back with it.
All right, we'll be back here in just about 30 seconds or so. Thanks for tuning in.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamblinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
All right, we are back here at Clay County High School for the South Harrison and Clay County Panther ball game. It's JV action right now. South Harrison leads 60-38. I forgot to mention, Coach, this is actually going to be senior night. So at around 7 o'clock, I believe, about 20 minutes from now, as long as this game's over by then. they're going to do some senior night ceremony, so that'll be exciting to watch. We got several seniors here this evening that deserve the attention, deserve the ceremony, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah, senior night's always a bittersweet night. You know, it's awesome to be honored. It's, you know, bitter that it's coming to an end. And, you know, we've had some kids on this squad that's done a really good job turning our season program around.
For sure, I agree with that 100%. And I believe that was Briar Dorsey on the layup, 60-40. You like that action. Radeball here at the high post. He's going to get it over to Freeman. You better get a hand in his face, and we do. Pretty good defensive job there by Collins. Here comes number 2, Ian Sharp. Tough reverse layup. He's a freshman. So they just keep bringing these young guys in here, and they just keep impressing. Dalton Griffin over to Cooper Collins. He's guarded by Radeball. Back to Griffin. You know he'd like to get another shot up, guarded by Jenkins. Good defense there. Cooper Collins going to get it to the middle. Hand it back to Griffin. Thought he might fire that one. Thought better of it. Here comes Lathan Brown. Gets into the paint. Nice Euro step. They might get him for a travel. No, they're going to get a foul and an and one chance here for Lathan.
No, I thought... Oh, he counted the basket, too.
They sure did. That's going to be a 3-point chance opportunity for Lathan Brown. So I thought he might have drug his foot there, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
Yeah, you know, I thought it was good. Yeah,
absolutely. Then he misses the free throw. Yeah. So here comes South Harrison down the right side. Kanan Payton probably going to come out of the steal there. Oh, got to get that one.
I didn't like Kanan not being able to catch the ball over his shoulder.
I think he'll catch that 9 out of 10 times.
Well, it better, because we're trying to throw balls during fall, and like to see him catch that ball.
Absolutely. Well, he'll do it next time. There's no doubt in my mind. Here's Lathan Brown on the right side. He's going to get it to Payton. He caught that one. Not over his shoulder, but made a nice catch. Griffin for 3. Off the front of the rim. Cooper Collins, long rebound. He's going to get it over to Lathan Brown, who gets into the paint again. And I did hear a little bit of a skin slap there, so that's going to be a foul on the drive. That's going to be 2 team fouls. So with about a minute and a half of action here, a little bit of foul trouble for South Harrison right now. Not too bad, just 2. But if you can keep doing that, you can get some easy points from the free throw line with a lot of time left in the quarter.
You know, like we've said a couple times, we started out slow at the end of the first quarter. We picked it up. We've been right there with them. You know, we're going to need to have a little run here to get back in it with below 7 minutes in the game.
For sure. Dalton Griffin inbound to Cooper Collins, corner 3, just a little short. Lathan Brown, good action there trying to get the rebound. I think that one went off of Briar Dorsey, and it'll go back to South Harrison. Let's see if we don't put a little pressure up here up front. Dalton Griffin and Lathan Brown up there. Cooper Collins and Kanan Payton in the middle. Extended 2-2-1 full court press. Payton, got to come up with that one. Radeball going to bring it down this left side. That's where you want him to go, is get into that corner and get a trap. Picked it up in a bad spot there, but he gets it over to Ian Sharp. Sharp, a couple of dribbles, gets it into the corner to Bryce Messenger. He's going to pop a little mid-range jumper. Everything but goes down. Radeball with the rebound. Ian Sharp gets into the paint, almost threw it away. Gets it out to Jenkins, guarded by Collins. Oh, they're going to get Cooper for maybe a hand check there. That's okay. Trying to wall up there, gets a much taller player in Jenkins. Trying to get that steal. Be aggressive. You can live with that one.
Yeah, you live with that. It's aggressive play, but you know it's a basketball play.
All right, here comes Bryce Messenger on the left side. They're probably going to be content. They probably want to run some offense, but try to get out of here with a big-time win. Here's Ian Sharp, wide open 3. Looked good, a little strong. Dalton Griffin rebound. Might have gotten fouled from the back. It's not going to get called because no harm done. Here comes Kanan Payton. Might have double dribbled there, but they didn't see it. Cooper Collins over to Dalton Griffin. He's guarded pretty closely there by Jaron Wright. He's going to try to get a shot up and can't. Can't hit the rim, I should say. A lot of action underneath, but Bryce Messenger comes out with the ball. 62-42, 5.5 minutes to go. And Kanan Payton does get the steal there. He's going to get a foul here, and we got a little collision between Kanan and Lathan there. We are going to get a foul on Ian Sharp, though, and that'll be team foul number 3, Coach.
Okay, I didn't know if they called the foul on Lathan or what, but, you know, we had a nice little steal there. I seen what Kanan seen. He was going to try to get the ball out there for a fast break attempt, but the foul.
All right, Kanan hands it off to Dalton Griffin. Nice little crossover there from left to right. Gets to his spot, can't get that little runner to go. I'd like to see Dalton just kind of hang out around the 3-point line from where I'm sitting right now. But he wants to take that thing to the basket. I'm not going to tell him otherwise.
Yeah, Dalton is sneaky with the ball.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's got some handles, got some shot. You know, you just hate it for him that he's been injured this whole season.
I agree with you, Coach. And we say his name again, Radaball. Pretty impressive stuff there. Went from the high, from the top of the key all the way to the basket in about 2 steps. And he finishes with a nice, tough layup. Somebody's got to go get that thing. Dalton's going to go get it. It's going to be a backcourt violation. But I'd say Radaball probably getting close to 30 now. People are going to get tired of me saying his name, but what can you do? He's putting up the points.
Well, Radaball is an excellent player. I cannot believe he's, getting 4 quarters here. That leave him 2 quarters of varsity.
He'll have 2 quarters of varsity. I agree with you.
I would have thought that he was a 3 or 4 quarter varsity player.
At least a rotational piece that you might see in all 4 quarters, but I guess not. And that kind of scares you for the varsity action coming up if he's not able to crack the rotation. Either way, he comes up with a steal here. Jenkins going to get to that right hand. I thought he took an extra step. They didn't call it. He's going to get a foul call. That's probably going to be on number 4, Briar Dorsey. And Jenkins going to step back to the free throw line again. That is 4 fouls on Briar Dorsey, so he's only 1 away from being out of this contest.
Yeah, 24 here is an impressive player. He is seeing it, but he's seeing it just a step late. Like he said, hey, the drive's open. Took it maybe a half second late. Then once he committed to it, he had a nice drive, got to the basket. Excellent play by 24.
Yeah, he's a good-looking athlete. Misses the first free throw again. I can't say it enough. He's just a freshman, so he's going to grow into that big, tall body. By the time he's a senior, probably get some strength on him, and he's going to be tough by the time he's a senior along with Radaball.
Well, if you're South Harrison, you like what the future holds for you.
Absolutely. Knocks the second one down, bounced around a few times, but did eventually fall in. Here comes Kanan Payton up the right side. We have a 65-42 ball game, 4.5 minutes to go, and we turn it over again. Jenkins with another steal. They're going to slow this thing down, and as I say that, they go full court up to Messenger. He's going to attack 1-on-3. Weinbrenner, a good job walling up there. Head fake by Jenkins. Over in the corner. Now back out top to Welch. Welch going to settle it in, get it to Messenger at the high post. Somebody back up. I was going to say backdoor cut was open. Messenger says, I'll take a little mid-range jumper and get the bounce. 67-42, South Harrison.
Yeah, we had him stopped. He had picked up his dribble. We went and found a man. Next thing you know, he's by himself taking a shot.
Absolutely.
So, just a little confusion there by us.
He might dunk this thing, Coach. Nope, he's just going to go with that left-handed layup. And that'll balloon the lead out to 27, 69-42. We got to say Owen Potosnik into the game for the first time here over on that far side. Look at that speed coming around on that curl. He's going to get the ball in the corner. Looking for somebody to throw it to. You're going to have to get it out of there. And he does. Sebastian Sigmund into the game for the first time as well. Kanan Payton might have picked up his pivot foot there, but they didn't call it. Sigmund, left-handed 3 on the way, no good. Little strong on that, and that's going to go over to South Harrison. I'd like to see Owen Potosnik go after that one. Maybe he thought it was tipped, and he thought we were going to get the ball under the basket there.
Yeah, that 3-point attempt by us, maybe it was rushed a little bit. I didn't see who took it, but it was rushed and way over, way.
That was the lefty, Sebastian Sigmund, Coach, trying to fire that one up. So here is a corner 3 for South Harrison, and they give it right back to us. Potosnik with the rebound. We're going to get a foul? I think we are on Welch. I thought that might have just been a tie-up, and I think Welch agreed, but Danny Sizemore does not miss calls, so I'm going to trust him on that baseline call there.
No, Danny definitely does not miss a call.
So it looks like Messenger's going to come out, Welch is going to come out. They're probably going to step into the locker room and go get dressed for the varsity action, I would assume. Into the game for South Harrison is number 1, Jaron Wright. He's another tall freshman under the basket there. Weinbrenner, a little fadeaway, can't get it to go. Rebound number 30, Freeman. You better find him on that 3-point line. He's shown a very nice shot from behind the arc. Here comes Jaron Wright, strong move. Knocked Weinbrenner down, but Weinbrenner gets right back up and gets the rebound. Good effort there. Nice look ahead by Payton, but man, you're not going to get that ball by Jenkins. He's got those long arms, able to corral that thing. Here comes Freeman up the right side, hands it over to Trey Kenny. Down to Radaball, back to Kenny. Wide open 3 from the top, short. Somebody's got to go get the ball, boys. Christian Freeman with the rebound. Down to Radaball. Radaball to his left hand, kicks it out to Jenkins. Jenkins goes to the right hand, into the paint. Weinbrenner's trying to get a charge call. Can't get it. Radaball rebound. 2 more points for Radaball. and we have a 71-42 ball game. Coach Dawson going to take a timeout with 2 minutes to play. I think we're going to get Cooper Collins and Lathan Brown coming in. I don't know if we're going to get I think it's just a timeout to get a change of the lineup here. We're not actually going to go over there and huddle up.
Yeah, it's still one of your turnovers. We had to stop the bleed there a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, they had went on a nice run. Coach Dawson wanted to change some personnel up, maybe even stop that run. So we'll see how it turns out.
All right, so Lathan Brown going to inbound here. Cooper Collins looks like he's going to run the point, and Jenkins going to come off. I'm interested to see if he might go into the locker room and maybe get dressed for varsity as well. Or is he going to stick around here? Nope, he's headed straight for that locker room, so we're probably going to see him at least on the bench for the South Harrison varsity Hawks. So we have Jackson Blankenship and John Paxton. Sorry, go ahead, Coach.
No, I was just going to say, 24 looked frustrated with himself possibly, and, he's had a heck of a game.
Yes.
So if he's frustrated, that means he has the desire to be at a top level. We're hearing a whistling sound, aren't we?
I think we are. Not sure what that was. I don't think there's any microphones close to us, so not sure what was going on there. We had that problem the other night. There was a microphone sitting right next to us, so we'll keep an eye on it and see what's going on. But John Paxton is going to get a foul call here on Ian Sharp of South Harrison.
Maybe one of them sci-fi movies, just something mess with us. I was in the middle of talking about number 24, and next thing I know, hear this sound and forgot what I was even talking about.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Coach. I pushed the button. I'm trying to get into the South Harrison Hawks basketball players' heads here a little bit. Maybe get a little whistle in there. You're right, they are getting into ours. John Paxton, good job stepping up there and knocking down a free throw. There's our culprit right there. Sean must have done something with the microphone back there.
Oh, I bet A.D. Krajewski walked past us or something with his microphone.
I think you're right, and it picked up our microphones as well. So we cracked the case. Either way, John Paxton knocks down 2 free throws. Good job by him. I'm sure, Coach, you've been tuning into all of our ball games.
Yeah.
We've been struggling from the free throw line. JV, girls games, varsity games. Good to see John step up there and knock a couple down.
Yeah, foul shooting is something that is a lost art. And if you want to have competitive ball games, you better fall in love with it.
100%. I agree with you. Here comes Sigmund down the left side, gets it poked away by Freeman. It's going to go out of bounds, and we'll keep possession underneath the basket. 27-point lead here for South Harrison, 71-44. A minute 24 to go. We are in the bonus here, so if somebody gets a foul call, we'll go straight to the free throw line. Paxton tried a little hook shot there, couldn't get it to go. Good effort by Blankenship to try to get it, but the possession arrow will go back to South Harrison.
I have a question for you, Deal.
All right.
I know you're stepping in doing play-by-play for Al tonight.
Yeah.
Are you also going to sing the national anthem?
I will not be singing the national anthem this evening.
Oh, what a disappointment.
Again, I'd say that ringing sound we heard a little earlier would probably sound a whole lot better than my singing voice. Oh, my goodness. Radaball steps out and hits a 3.
Radaball can do it all,
Coach.
Yep.
I like that. That rhymes. I like that. A little Dr. Seuss week.
Yeah, it is. We will be up there.
I'm excited.
The football team will be up there Monday with Dr. Seuss doing a little reading like we do every year.
Well, I tell you, Coach, you might not. I'm sure you do, and I'm sure these kids understand it. But our kids are looking so much forward to that, to having those high school boys come in and read to us next week. We're excited, so we appreciate that. As we have a 30-point lead here for South Harrison. Radaball. He's going to try his hand again. No, he's going to get it into the corner. That is number 2, Ian Sharp. Fadeaway 3, little strong. Weinbrenner with a rebound. Big, strong kid under there. I like holding Weinbrenner down there getting those rebounds. Paxton shoots up a 3. Guess who pulls down the rebound? John Michael Radaball. Are they going to try to get a shot here, or are we just going to hold it and dribble this thing out? I think Trey Kinney's going to give it over to Freeman. We're going to call this thing a game here. 30-point ball game. South Harrison comes in here. Very good junior varsity basketball team.
Yeah.
And in a couple years, these kids are going to be varsity, and they are going to be tough to handle, Coach.
Yes, they are. They're an excellent ball club. Number 4, Radaball. What a player.
Yes.
I'm glad I got to watch him play. I'll be checking in on him over the next couple of years because he's an excellent player.
Absolutely.
I like his attitude. I like his personality. He seems like he's a good, nice young man. So good for him. Nice ball game. Hats off to him. That's my WVRC player of the game for this one.
All right. Well, We don't have any stats, so we won't put up a graphic there. But yes, John Michael Radaball, a heck of a ball game for him. For Clay County, I liked what I saw from Dalton Griffin, Coach. He knocked down several threes, some tough layups, a couple of fadeaways, knocked down a free throw or two. Heck of a game from him, and you said it a little bit. Coming back from an injury, that's tough to do sometimes.
Yeah, Griffin with an excellent game. I thought early in the first half, in that second quarter where we had a nice little comeback, Cooper Collins, made a couple of shots there for us, kept a nice steady hand. Clay didn't go away throughout that whole game, so you take Radaball out of the lineup a little bit, you put a better first quarter. Over the years, Clay and South Harrison could come back and have some pretty good ball games down the road.
I think you are correct, Coach. We're going to step away here for just a minute. We're getting ready to do some senior night action here, so I'm going to get an ad or two in. I'm going to go fix the camera so we can get it set on these guys here at half court. We will be back for the senior night action. You're not going to miss a thing. I promise you that. We're going to get an ad or two in here. Thanks for tuning in. Boys game will start about 20 minutes after the ceremony. So thanks for tuning in here. Stick around with us. Share the stream. Let everybody know you're watching. And we will be right back with WVRC Clay County Sports.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of
anxiety. Jacoby's future plans are to go to Marshall University and get a degree in cybersecurity and forensics. His favorite memory, going to Chino's with Cooper and Legg before every home game. Advice to future players, enjoy it because it goes by fast. Mr. Jacoby Nichols.
Jacoby Nichols there, the first senior recognized. Sorry about that, folks. I didn't realize it was going to start so soon. Try to get down here as quick as I could, but we're going to turn it over to Sean Krajewski.
Griffin. Dalton is escorted by his mom, Jessica Stone, Papa George Griffin, and brother nephew. His future plans are to go to work. His favorite memory, hanging out with my teammates in the locker room after we beat Welding. Advice to future players, don't play Sunday ball when you're a senior and enjoy the game while you can. Mr. Dalton Griffin. We had number 12, Talon Brown. Talon was escorted by his mother, Steve Myers, his dad, Asia Tina, fiance. His future plans are to continue working for Appalachian Advanced Environmental Services. His favorite memory is pre-game in the locker room. You hear the crowd say, "Boo!" His advice to future players: make sure to run hard and pick up all your trash. Mr. Talon Brown. Next, we have number 14, Caden Fitzwater.
What do you think this is?
Hopefully pick somebody good.
Yeah. Or to go to Graceland University and run track.
I'm feeling they're going to draft people.
And study history. His favorite memory.
I heard that number one draft pick going to that race.
While showing us the drill.
From Indiana.
His advice to future players: work hard and don't give up. Everyone, Mr. Caden Fitzwater. Next, we have number 21, Michael Foster. Michael is escorted by Joe Foster and Wilma Stubler. Michael's future plans is to be in the Air Guard, and he wants to go to college. His favorite memory is touching the rim for the very first time. and his advice to future players: cherish your time.
His favorite memory is touching the rim.
Everyone, Mr. Michael Falls. Next, we have number 24, Levi Morris. Levi is being escorted by Bruce Morris. His future plans are to own his very own business. His favorite memory, beating Rome twice. His advice to future players: cherish the moments you have with your team and coaches, because it sure does go by
I know
fast.
his mom.
Everyone, Mr. Levi Morris.
His mom's one got breakfast clothes.
It's not good.
No.
Next, we have number 30, Jackson Brown. Jackson is being escorted by Bobby and Daphne Brown. His future plans are to attend WVU to get a degree in engineering technology. His favorite memory is when Coach Dawson let him shoot some three-pointers during the game. His advice to future players: hustle every second you are on court, listen to your coaches, and believe. Everybody, Mr. Jackson Brown.
Yeah, we're gonna miss our best kicker.
What is it?
I said we're gonna miss our best kicker right there.
Yeah, he was a good one.
Clay County High School Athletics would like to take this opportunity to personally thank each senior for their hard work and dedication. Each senior has represented themselves, their family, our school, and our community in a positive light. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for our 2026 senior basketball players.
Well, there you have it, folks. There is your senior night ceremony. 7 Clay County Panthers honored here. Tough to lose 7 seniors in any sport, but especially in basketball. You're going to have Jacoby Nichols, Dalton Griffin, Levi Morris, Jackson Brown, Michael Foster, Caden Fitzwater, and Talon Brown all add something to this squad. Whether they play a whole lot, whether they don't play a whole lot, they all practice the same. They all are good teammates, good, solid people, and they're going to be successful in whatever they do after they graduate here from Clay County High School. So we're going to step away here for a little bit. We will be ready for the action. We'll probably come back with maybe 5 minutes to go. Get you set for the South Harrison and Clay County varsity basketball game. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back. WVRC Clay County Sports.
There's nothing quite like a homemade meal from Tudor's Biscuit World. We use real buttermilk to craft our delicious biscuits, one batch at a time, and serve them with our signature platters. Here, you'll taste the freshness in every bite, from our classic breakfast sandwiches to favorites like our breakfast wraps. Every meal brings a taste of simpler times. Let Tudor's do the cooking for your gathering this holiday season. Visit TudorsCatering.com for all your catering needs.
In your time of need, call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia, providing all your needs for pre-needs, burial, cremation, and memorials. We have 2 locations to better serve the public: Wilson Smith Funeral Home in Clay, West Virginia, and Pennington Smith Funeral Home located in Golly Bridge, West Virginia. We offer personalized services and a caring staff. We are with you every step of the way. You will have peace of mind knowing that we are taking care of your loved one. Call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia at 304-587-4244, or Pennington Smith Funeral Home located at 331 Main Street, Golly Bridge, West Virginia at 304-632-2111. Basil W. Smith Jr., LIC owner. Tracy Osborne, office manager. Hunter Jones, apprentice. Staff members Greg Fitzwater, Bobby Joe Harmon, and Candy Dorsey.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897, family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation. Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Chino's has 3 sizzling offers for just $9.99 each. Build your own large 3-topping pizza or enjoy a homestyle spaghetti lunch special with that drink. All for only $9.99. And for a limited time, get 2 medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. That's right, a large 3-topping pizza, spaghetti with a drink, or medium specialty pizzas are all just $9.99 each. Chino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, where $9.99 gets you more.
Participating locations are listed at genospizza.com.
Spin into the season with Marty's Merry Spin at Go Mart. Find the Marty's Merry Spin display in store and scan the QR codes to win big. You could score a $1,000 Go Mart gift card, a $500 shopping spree, or a $500 charity donation to spread some serious cheer. Plus, unwrapped sweet treats like Snickers, Starburst, Skittles, and M&Ms. So don't just walk into the holidays, spin into them. Head to Go Mart, find Marty's Merry Spin, and let the merry winning begin.
Legg's Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978. Specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components. Legg's Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legg's Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
For more than 120 years, People's Bank has been dedicated to helping businesses thrive. The local business and commercial bankers take the time to understand your business, and that's where relationships start. From there, People's Bank offers a range of loans to best fit your needs, because there's no one-size-fits-all approach to financing. Operating loans, lines of credit, cash management, whether it's for day-to-day operations, expansion, or new equipment, People's Bank is committed to working together and building your success. People's Bank, member FDIC.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamblinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin, we offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
There's nothing quite like a homemade meal from Tudor's Biscuit World. We use real buttermilk to craft our delicious biscuits, one batch at a time, and serve them with our signature platters. Here, you'll taste the freshness in every bite, from our classic breakfast sandwiches to favorites like our breakfast wraps. Every meal brings a taste of simpler times. Let Tudor's do the cooking for your gathering this holiday season. Visit TudorsCatering.com for all your catering needs.
In your time of need, call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia, providing all your needs for pre-needs, burial, cremation, and memorials. We have 2 locations to better serve the public: Wilson Smith Funeral Home in Clay, West Virginia, and Pennington Smith Funeral Home located in Gully Bridge, West Virginia. We offer personalized services and a caring staff. We are with you every step of the way. You will have peace of mind knowing that we are taking care of your loved one. Call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia at 304-587-4244, or Pennington Smith Funeral Home located at 331 Main Street, Gully Bridge, West Virginia at 304-632-2111. Basil W. Smith Jr., LIC owner. Tracy Osborne, office manager. Hunter Jones, apprentice. Staff members Greg Fitzwater, Bobby Joe Harmon, and Candy Dorsey.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin, we offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
There's nothing quite like a homemade meal from Tudor's Biscuit World. We use real buttermilk to craft our delicious biscuits, one batch at a time, and serve them with our signature platters. Here, you'll taste the freshness in every bite, from our classic breakfast sandwiches to favorites like our breakfast wraps. Every meal brings a taste of simpler times. Let Tudor's do the cooking for your gathering this holiday season. Visit TudorsCatering.com for all your catering needs.
In your time of need, call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia, providing all your needs for pre-needs, burial, cremation, and memorials. We have 2 locations to better serve the public: Wilson Smith Funeral Home in Clay, West Virginia, and Pennington Smith Funeral Home located in Gully Bridge, West Virginia. We offer personalized services and a caring staff. We are with you every step of the way. You will have peace of mind knowing that we are taking care of your loved one. Call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia at 304-587-4244, or Pennington Smith Funeral Home located at 331 Main Street, Gully Bridge, West Virginia at 304-632-2111. Basil W. Smith Jr., LIC owner. Tracy Osborne, office manager. Hunter Jones, apprentice. Staff members Greg Fitzwater, Bobby Joe Harmon, and Candy Dorsey.
Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
It's the most rewarding time of the year. Go Mart's Holly Jolly Rewards are here. Snag specially marked items to earn bonus reward points and game tokens. Because nothing says holiday cheer like stacking rewards higher than Aunt Carol's Fruitcake Tower. Collect all 4 tokens and you'll unwrap an additional 2,500 bonus reward points. So make your list, check it twice, and head to the app for details. Get ready to slay the season with Holly Jolly Rewards at Go Mart.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Chino's has 3 sizzling offers for just $9.99 each. Build your own large 3-topping pizza or enjoy a homestyle spaghetti lunch special with a drink. All for only $9.99. And for a limited time, get 2 medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. That's right, a large 3-topping pizza, spaghetti with a drink, or medium specialty pizzas are all just $9.99 each. Chino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, where $9.99 gets you more.
Participating locations are listed at genospizza.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We're about 5 minutes and 20 seconds away from varsity action here. South Harrison Hawks come in here at 11-10. They're coached by head coach Zach Bart. This is his first season at South Harrison. He was the former head coach of Liberty Harrison, where I believe he had close to a 500 record, but they play a very tough schedule. So he's a good coach, has these guys at 11-10. They're 8-3 at home. They are 3-6 on the road, so you might have an opening there tonight to keep this thing close and maybe come out of here with a big-time win this evening. They've been a streaky team all year. From December 19th to January 6th, they had 6 straight losses. Now, keep in mind, 2 of those were against Doddridge County, who is probably most likely going to be a state tournament basketball team. They lost to Braxton in that stretch, who could very possibly be a state tournament team as well, and another very solid Williamstown team. From January 13th to February 2nd, so after those 6 straight losses, they come away with 5 straight wins over teams like Nicholas County, a always solid Notre Dame basketball team, and a St. Mary's squad as well. Coming into the night, they have won 4 out of 5, and the only loss in those 5 was a loss to a very solid Lewis County team, who always solid team. They play a tough schedule. Their record doesn't do them justice. So this is a very, very solid South Harrison team coming in here this evening. They are averaging on offense 58 points per game and only allowing 51 points per game, and that is important because outside of back-to-back games versus Calhoun County earlier in the season, where Clay County scored in the 70s, we have been held under 50 points in 5 of our last 8 games. So that does not translate too well. Good defense against, let's just be honest, not so great offense as of late. For the roster, we're going to run down some guys here that you're going to be hearing a lot of. Cooper Sanders, number 1. He's going to be a starter. He's about 6 foot 160. He's a sophomore, does a little bit of everything. Jeremiah Crowling, listed at 5'11", 165. He's a junior, another tough kid, going to do a lot of things on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. Graham Sauce, probably their best player. He's number 10. He's just a sophomore. So, Coach, we talked about it during the JV game. They have a lot of really good sophomore players, with Radaball, Jenkins, and Sauce being probably their best player on the varsity squad. He's a big-time scorer, big-time shooter. Number 23, you'll probably remember this name from football, Colin Seguin, 6'2", 180 senior. He attacks the basket. I don't know how many people out here watch the Mountaineers this season. They haven't been playing so well as of late, but somebody he reminds me of is Chance Moore, who gets the ball out around the three-point line and goes straight to the basket with it. So that's what Colin Seguin's going to look like here. Number 40, Adam Marple, about 6 foot 187, but man, he's strong. He's just a junior. He's going to play a lot of their center position. Coming off the bench, they don't go real deep from what I saw, but they do have number 3 coming off the bench, Van Toothman, 5'10", 128. He's a senior, tough, hard-nosed kid, and he does, like I said about a lot of these guys, he does a little bit of everything. Doesn't do one thing great, a lot of the little things. In our last matchup a few weeks back, South Harrison came away victorious, 56-43. They do a lot of full court pressure, 2-2-1, straight man pressure, and they get a lot of turnovers. That's what they did against us. They got a lot of runouts. They love to run on offense. They love to press on defense. It's going to be a tough one. One thing I'd like to mention, these guys would be even tougher if they had their 6'5" sophomore, Joey Finstermacher. He had knee surgery prior to the season, I believe. If I'm telling this story wrong, I apologize, but I tried to look up some information today. Had knee surgery earlier on, came back, played a few games this year, actually played until early February, and he was putting up double-doubles every night from what it seemed like. And he elected to have another surgery just to help with his recovery on that knee, and he's just a sophomore, so he's got 2 more years to go. Man, Coach, I just feel like I keep saying sophomore, sophomore, sophomore. This team's probably going to be a state tournament team for the next couple years if all these guys can stay healthy.
Yeah, you know, I was listening to what you said there as we get ready to do, you know, the national anthem and all that. South Harrison, very impressive ball club.
Absolutely. We'll step away here for just a minute as the music blares in our ears. We will step away. We're getting ready for the national anthem. We'll bring it back for that. But we'll get an ad in here before we get to that national anthem. Thanks for tuning in to WRC Clay County Sports. Hope you're ready for this one. Should be a good one. About 58 seconds away from basketball action. Thank you for tuning in.
Interested in a new tractor or implements? Give Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamblinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Tonight's anthem will be sung by Mrs. Lindsay Schoolcraft.
Excellent job there by Miss Lindsay Schoolcraft. We see her every week, 1 or 2 days over at the Big Otter Elementary School as the school nurse. So she steps over and sings a very nice rendition of that national anthem. I couldn't have done it better myself, Coach.
Yeah, Lindsay is, I remember she did that at the state basketball tournament. So she's done this before. Hopefully, Al will be here shortly. He's coaching Pee Wee basketball right now, as we mentioned in the JV broadcast. But I thought maybe Al had kicked me completely out of this thing after that West Virginia wrestling duel. No. But he's letting me come back tonight.
All right.
Looky here, baby.
Lights are out, and we are excited. This is the first time I've seen the lights go out for the entrance. Let's listen in on this. Let you guys listen in at home.
And now, let's meet the starters. The Number 2, a senior, Number 10, he's a senior,
cuts off here, and it goes to South Harrison. This is going to be number 1, Cooper Sanders. He's going to get it into the corner to Graham Sauce. Little 2-3 zone action. We saw this the other night against Nicholas County. Really confused them last night. Let's see what happens with South Harrison. We have Colin Green over to Sanders. Nice tip ball there by Dalton Griffin. You like the action early. He's still feeling good from that JV game, Coach.
Yeah, what an exciting entrance. I'm still trying to recoup a little hearing.
Yes. Well, you love that because it gets the fans into it, and you can really hear that on this first defensive possession. 3 ball from the corner is no good. Gotta get that rebound, boys. Dalton Griffin thought he got all ball on that one.
I thought he got all ball too,
but Jeremiah Crowley comes away with the rebound, and he's going to go to the line for 2 shots for South Harrison. I think you're right, Coach. I think that Dalton Griffin was able to come over the back there, get the ball, but officials had an angle on it, called the foul, and he knocks the first one down. So we have our first points of the ball game to South Harrison. That is number 4, Jeremiah Crowley.
Yeah, we got to box out on this rebound. If he misses it, see what we got on offensively, but South Harrison looks like they're coming out in a press.
They are going to press. Dalton Griffin up here about half court. He's going to be comfortable with that thing. He's going to get it to the mid logo there. Picks up his dribble, gives it to Talon Brown. A lot of pressure here by South Harrison. Jacoby going to get to the free, get into the lane. Little floater, no good. Little strong. Rebound there, Graham Sauce. Graham Sauce going to bring it up the right side. Guarded by Dalton Griffin. Into the corner. Number 4, Crowley. gets it over to Colin Seguin. He's going to set up the offense. Over to Crowley. Crowley into the middle to number 1, Cooper Sanders. Nice pass over to Sauce. Sauce along the baseline. Corner 3 is up. No good. Rebound. Cooper Sanders got to box out on that and get that ball. Good tip by Jackson Brown and a steal by Michael Foster. We're going to push. Here comes Talon Brown. Left side. He's going to slow it up. Give it off to the point guard, Jacoby Nichols. Thought he might have got fouled there. He's going to get into the lane again. And they are, I believe, going to get a foul here finally on number 40, Adam Martin. That will be the first foul of the ball game and the first foul on South Harrison.
Yeah, Jacoby, good job right there, getting in penetration, picking up the foul. I'd like to see that throughout the evening.
For sure. Nichols in the corner, setting up some type of an offense here. Gets it over to Talon Griffin. Looks like straight man-to-man right now. Jackson Brown operating at the high post. Michael Foster over to Dalton Griffin. Griffin going to run out the weave action. Nichols into the paint again. Finds Dalton Griffin for 3. No good. Knocked down a couple of those in the JV game. Couldn't get that one to go. Here comes Graham Sauce with the rebound. He's going to get it into the middle to Cooper Sanders. Corner. Number 4, Crowley, back to the middle to Sanders. Into the corner to Sauce. Back to Sanders. Seguin over to the right side. Back to Crowley. They're just working that ball around the outside right now. Finally, number 23, Seguin attacked to the middle. And I think they're going to get a foul here on number 10, Dalton Griffin. A lot of action here early on, Coach. What do you see?
Yeah, you know, Dalton, I think he'd like to go back and be able to slide his feet there a little bit instead of the reach in, pick up a foul. It's senior night, so, you know, he's excited. Chance to get back out there. Like we talked about earlier, this is Dalton's first game back in a long time.
Absolutely. So we're going to get the ball over here. Jeremiah Crowley running that point. He's going to get it over to number 10, Graham Sauce. Cross-court pass to the corner. South Harrison, number 23, Seguin knocks down the first 3 ball of the evening, and it is going to be a 5-0 lead here for South Harrison. See if we can't settle in. Jackson Brown running from the high post, gives it to Nichols. Nichols going to assess the defense here, hands it off to Talon Brown, and we are going to get a poke here by number 4, Jeremiah Crowley. Tried to reach in there, get a steal. He's going to get called for the foul instead. That is going to be team foul number 2.
Yeah, I think Crowley, he didn't like the call. I don't think he got it on the contact with the reach. I think he got it with his body on the foul call. Jacoby back in the action.
That is a good call, Coach. I think you're right. Jacoby Nichols, Spencer Faulkner into the ball game now. He's going to drive into the lane. Can't find anything, so he gets it over to Jacoby. Talon Brown going to fire a 3. Can't get it to go off the back iron. Rebound, Adam Marple. He's going to slow things up a little bit. As I say that, he accelerates. He gets the ball to number 4, over to number 10, Sauce. Sauce back to Crowley. Down low to Marple. Good defense by Foster, but man, that is a tough move, Coach. Adam Marple gets 2 on the board for South Harrison. Here comes Spencer Faulkner back the other way. Nichols, corner. Joel Elliott into the game, fires a 3. No shot. I think we're going to get a foul on maybe Michael Foster before the shot was in the air. That's a tough one. We'll see what the officials come up with here.
Called before the shot?
We're going to see here. I think that's what he waved off the basket at first. Okay, we have a foul on number 4, Jeremiah Crowley, before the 3-pointer by Joel Elliott. So we will keep possession. Sorry,
yeah,
Coach.
you hate to see the points wiped off, but they picked up the foul before it happened. As the officials see, they're still talking about it, but you know.
Oh, they are going to count the basket here. So they got together, talked about it for a second, and said we're going to count that basket. So it is going to be a 3-pointer for Joel Elliott. 7-3. The foul will stand.
Wouldn't that be our ball if it was?
If they're going to call it after the shot, you would think we would have possession here. I'm not 100% sure how they're going to. It is going to be white ball.
That's what I was thinking.
It has to be. Yeah, we make the shot. Foul after the shot has to be Clay County ball, and they get it right. Okay.
All right, long way around it, but we got it right.
We got it right back, and we got a chance here for maybe a 5 or 6 point possession, Coach. Talon Brown going to inbound. Looking for someone, gets it to Michael Foster, right back to Talon in the corner. He's going to set the offense up top to Jacoby Nichols. In the paint to Foster. Foster finds Elliott. Can he hit 2 in a row? He does! 7-6. South Harrison with the lead, but we are on a little 6-0 run here to draw this thing back within one. Here comes South Harrison. Graham Sauce onto the baseline. Gets it out to number 3. Van Tuchman into the game. Good defense here by Clay County, extending that 2-3 defense out. Number 1, Cooper Sanders, a little mid-range, no good. Spencer Faulkner, big-time rebound. I like what I'm seeing defensively on these last couple of possessions for Clay County. Here comes Jacoby Nichols. Picks up his dribble. Elliott, can he get 3 in a row, Coach? He does!
Oh.
Joel Elliott is on fire! 9-7, Panthers lead. Here comes Graham Sauce back across. Colin Seguin going to pick it up here at the point. Talon Brown guarding. Here comes Sauce again. Over to Seguin. Pushed him out further than he likes, but he's going to get to the basket. And we're going to get a foul call on Clay County. Coach, I think on offense right now, you don't make it any harder than it has to be. You found number 3, Joel Elliott, wherever he is.
Absolutely. You know, Joel came off the bench probably for the first time in many years, and he has come off the bench on fire, so maybe something to think about.
Absolutely. We like to say it on here. Instant offense, just add water. That's Joel Elliott off the bench. As South Harrison has the ball in the corner. Number 3, Van Tuchman. Graham Sauce right back to Sanders in that corner. Good defense by Faulkner out there. Great pressure. Sauce goes behind his back. Gets into the lane. Little floater is good to stop that little 9-0 run by the Panthers. We're all tied up here at 9.
You know, we didn't have bad defense. Right. He just made the play. Great job by Sauce.
Absolutely. He's a good player, a good scorer. Here comes Talon Brown. He's going to hand it off to Jacoby Nichols at the top. See if we can't get Joel Elliott coming off a screen here somewhere. But Spencer can do some work in there as well. Almost turns it over. I believe that's a foul, but they don't call it. Here comes Adam Markle. Layup shot blocked by Spencer Faulkner. Oh, they're going to get him for a goaltend maybe. That's the only thing I can think of here. Or are we going to get a foul? That's an excellent block by Spencer Faulkner. Went up on the backboard, got it before it hit the backboard. Oh, I think they missed that one, Coach.
They counted the goaltend.
They're going to count the basket on a goaltend. Again, we don't have the replay. We can't see it. But just from my vantage point, that looked like a clean block from Spencer Faulkner. Either way, it's going to be a turnover down here for the Panthers, and South Harrison will take back over. Somebody got to settle this thing down and get a turnover for us, get us back on the offensive end. Right now, 11-9, 2:53 to go in the first quarter, and South Harrison will take over under the basket. Sauce looking for someone to get it to. He's going to get it out to Tuchman. They're going to let it go across backcourt. You can do that on an inbound play. Here comes Cooper Sanders. Van Tuchman over to Sauce. Don't leave him open. Missed the 3. Rebound Tuchman. Back to Sauce. He'll take another one. And that one looked good. And it is good. Graham Sauce knocks down the 3. We said it. He's an excellent shooter. 14-9. Another sloppy turnover. Here comes Sauce again. Somebody better pick him up. We're going to get it in the corner to number 12. Down low. That is Markle. Man, oh man, this team's tough. It is 16-9 now. A 7-0 run, or a 9-0 run actually for the Hawks quickly. Spencer Faulkner, a little mid-range jumper, gets that one to go. Settle things down for the Panthers. We have a 5-point ball game. Oh man, 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Fast-paced game so far.
Absolutely. Here is Sauce. Don't leave him open. In and out. No good. Michael Foster battling for it. This is going to go to the Panthers. They're going to say that was off of the foot of Van Tuchman. So the Panthers will take over. Looks like Devin Griffin's going to come in. Jackson Brown going to come back into the game for the Panthers. And I think those are the only 2 changes we make here. So, see what we can do here. Inbound first, Devin Griffin. Back over to Nichols. You got to get this thing across half court and get a shot up. Here comes Nichols. Going to try to get into the paint. Can't do it. Faulkner for 3. In and out. No good. And we're going to get a push in the back on Jackson Brown here as he tried to battle Markle. That's going to be a good battle all evening. Those look like a couple of offensive linemen down there battling it out.
Well, for us it was. But, you know, I like the way Clay is getting a good open shot almost every possession. So, you know, we just got to knock down those things and make this ball game.
You are right. Here is number 12, Landon Myers. Back up top to Tuchman into the lane. That's Cooper Sanders. He's going to get it out to Sauce. A little mid-range jumper, no good. Joel Elliott with the rebound. He's going to push this thing. He's going to come to the left side. He's going to slow it down. Probably a good idea. Gets it over to Nichols. Into the paint. Nice pass to Devin Griffin for an easy 2. 16-13 Panthers lead. Assist to Jacoby Nichols. Great pass and a good finish by Devin Griffin. Down on the defensive end, we're going to get Marple against Brown, and that's easy work for Adam Marple. He's a good post player down there. And we're going to turn it over quickly. That is Landon Myers, can't finish. Joel Elliott with another rebound. He's going to push it up, and I think that's going to be off of Jackson Brown's hand. Man, oh man. Fast-paced action right now from start to finish. I think we're going to need to slow this thing down just a smidge and try to get some shots up on the offensive end. Too many turnovers early, Coach.
Yeah, you know, we're shooting the ball well. We're just not taking care of it right now. Just got to settle it down. Senior night, you're excited.
Absolutely. Graham Sauce blocked by Spencer Faulkner. Marple comes up with it. He's tough down there. That's another 2 points for Adam Marple. Here comes Jacoby Nichols up the left side. He's going to get it to Faulkner. Spin move. Nothing there. Devin Griffin in the corner. Steady hand at the ball. Going to force one up. Holy smoke. What a shot for Devin Griffin. Not sure how he even saw the basket on that one, Coach. We'll take it. 20-15. What do you think about that shot?
Well, I think Devin got caught up in the air without the pass that he thought he had. He threw it up. Hey, as luck would have it, you know, now we're 20-15. Nice play.
Absolutely. I think we're just going to keep it here. It's a 30-second timeout. 22 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 20-15, South Harrison leads. I like what I've seen so far. You said it a minute ago, other than the turnover.
Yeah.
If we have, I would hate to even guess, 7 or 8 turnovers right now. That's 7 or 8 chances at a basket we don't have. So as well as we're shooting this evening, you'd like to get those shots at the basket. Maybe you're ahead if you don't turn the ball over so much.
Yeah, you know, we started out 6 of 10, which isn't what we're normally accustomed to around here. 60% is a high percentage. So, you know, like we said, let's limit our turnovers and see if, as good as we're shooting right now, if we can't turn this thing into our favor.
Absolutely. 13 seconds to go here. Tootman's going to get it over to Graham Sauce. We're going to extend that defense out a little bit here, try to force him to get a tough shot. Marple again working down low. Hook shot, no good. Jackson Brown rebound. You got 2 seconds, 1 second. Going to have to put up a shot. Not going to get it away. 20-15 is your score here at the end of the first quarter. South Harrison Hawks lead. Thank you for tuning in. We will be right back after some sponsor ads here. Great game so far. Can't wait to see what the second quarter holds.
Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
Next Friday night.
All right, we are back here in Clay County. If you're tuning in to WVRC Clay County Sports, and we just have so much background. We've had this problem before, Coach. It's really hard to hear the announcing sometimes just with so much background noise that we have, but you'll take it because that means the crowd is into the ball game.
Yeah, you know, it's just hard to hear ourselves think. But, you know, like we said, we came out, we shot 6 of 10 in that first quarter. You know, you do that all night long, odds are we're going to be on top at the end of this game. But, man, Sauce has played such a good game for South Harrison. What a player.
And how about Adam Marple under the basket,
Oh,
Coach?
Adam Marple, number 40. I mean, just a great first quarter by South Harrison.
All right, so we're set to go here. Devin Griffin in the game. He gets it over to Jacoby Nichols. Second quarter action. Joel Elliott going to stop and fire a deep 2. No good. He was feeling a little heat check right there. Here comes number 12. That is Landon Myers. He picks up his dribble in a bad spot but gets it out to Cooper Sanders. Here comes Colin Seguin up top. We're extending that defense out, which I really like, but that's going to give up an open 3. Luckily, they missed it. Cooper Sanders' offensive rebound. Here comes Colin Seguin over to Landon Myers again. Back to Seguin. They're working that ball around really, really well here. Mason Belcastro into the game. And just as I say it, they turn the ball over. We're going to take over at 7-15. I like the way the defense is moving there.
Yes, Jacoby forced that play, that turnover with his defense. He didn't necessarily get a hand on it, but he forced a bad pass by his positioning.
We see that so often, Coach. He does all the little things correctly, doesn't make mistakes. As he's going to put up a little floater, he just can't get it to fall. We talked to him about that last night. Keep shooting that, Jacoby. That will go in eventually. Here comes Belcastro. Elliott got a hand on that ball. Cooper Sanders going to settle things down here. He's going to get it over to Landon Myers. Here's Colin Seguin at the top. Tried to get it to the corner, stolen away. Michael Foster, Talon Brown got a hand on it. Foster comes away with the steal. Nichols, nice pass to Devin Griffin for two. What a play there. Nice pass, Nichols. Nice finish, Devin Griffin. Here is number 11, Andrew Allen in the corner. A little bit of a trap there. Cooper Sanders, top of the key. He's going to stop and fire an open three. Off back out and no good. Joel Elliott skies for the rebound. Here comes Devin Griffin up to Jacoby Nichols left side. He's going to try to push that thing. Nowhere to go. Turns it over. Here comes Landon Myers up the right side of the floor. And Jacoby's going to try to get that thing back. Couldn't quite do it. Belcastro picks up his dribble. Gets it over into the corner to Landon Myers. Myers works the ball back over to Colin Seguin. He's going to operate from this top of the key area. Looks like we might have fallen into a 1-3-1 defense with Devin Griffin on the back line. Here comes Colin Seguin. Into that corner, Belcastro. Into the middle. Back to the corner where Cooper Sanders stands and shoots a mid-range jumper. No good. We're going to have to come down with those defensive rebounds. Sanders again. He'll knock that one in. Coach, we got to get those rebounds.
Yeah, we got to get the rebounds. Devin's going back and forth on that 1-3-1. He just didn't quite get all the way out to the end. Left him underneath for the rebound. Obviously out height over there by, who was that number?
That was number 1, Cooper Sanders.
Yeah.
Okay, Joel Elliott comes up on the offensive rail. He's going to get a push to the midsection, and he's going to go to the line for two. That's going to be on. Let's see if we can get this right. Colin Seguin. I got someone gave us a pronunciation here. We appreciate that. We try to do our best to get the correct pronunciation. So Colin Seguin is going to get the foul in the midsection, and Joel Elliott going to step to the line for two here, try to cut this thing to maybe a three-point ball game. And he misses the first. Sorry, Coach.
If my memory is right, Seguin may have been either the quarterback or one of the running backs for South Harrison in their Maryland offense.
I think you're right. I think he was one of the tailbacks, Coach. Him along with Shepard Paul. You remember that name?
I remember Shepard Paul.
All right, Joel Elliott going to step back up there. A chance to make this a 4-point ball game. And probably that'll give him 10 points on the evening, if I'm correct, because he hit 3 threes in the first quarter. So it's 22-18 here. About 5 minutes to go in the first half. Cooper Sanders going to look to the corner to Belcastro. Back up to Sanders. He's going to get it to Landon Myers, I believe. Couldn't see the number. Here comes Colin Elliott with a steal up to Dalton Griffin. He's going to throw it up, trying to get it to Faulkner. Joel Elliott for three. How about it? No good. And it's going to be tipped out by Faulkner, I believe. Going to go back to South Harrison. I like the look there you got from Joel Elliott, Coach. He's been on fire. 3 threes so far.
Yeah,
knocked down a free throw. And Coach, I'm going to stop you here for a second. I see Mr. Tanner coming in here. Big smile on his face. I think that means he might have won both ball games.
Absolutely. Mr. Tanner 2-0 on the day. Now he gets to come back and take his seat. And hopefully I'll be able to get some stats a little more accurate as he would come in and take over his rightful place.
Absolutely.
With this roster.
We're going to get him a headset here. We'll get him filled in on what's going on.
Yes.
And we'll get everything figured out while he's getting ready to go. Here comes number 10, Sauce. He's going to get it over to Jeremiah Freiling at the top. 1-3-1 defense still going on for the Panthers. Belcastro down to Marco. That's where he likes to operate. I think we're going to get a foul here on Michael Foster. Maybe with the body. Definitely not with the arm. Oh, no, they're going to get that on Dalton Griffin. That's going to be a foul on Dalton here. Three early fouls on Dalton. Right? We're getting a lot of noise. Not sure where that's coming from. There we go. That might be better. Okay, Adam Markle steps up and hits. Alan, you might have just fixed the whole headset because that's much easier to hear.
Yeah,
okay.
We've been sitting here inside of a barrel listening to a lot of noise. Al comes in, fixes it immediately.
That's what I like to see.
You just keep going here and let me get myself caught up here a little bit.
Absolutely. Here comes Joel Elliott. He's knocked down 3 threes early on. Dalton Griffin trying to get into the paint, can't do it. Joel Elliott thought about a deep three. He's going to drive instead. Nothing there. Dalton Griffin up to the top. Michael will hit that if you give him some space. Oh, it bounces off. Rebound, Graham Sauce. He's been all over the place early. I think we're going to get maybe a ticky-tack foul down here on Colin Elliott. But if you're Colin, you need to get back on defense there. You like the pressure, don't put your hands on it.
Did they call that on Colin or number 5?
That is Spencer Faulkner. Good eye, Coach.
Good.
Hawkeye over here.
Yeah, I'm known for my eyes.
That's right. You got your glasses on now, so you can see a little better. Okay, we get Seguin was a tight end.
Tight end.
Seguin was a tight end. I'm sorry, I keep saying it wrong. Thank you, Mr. Schaefer, for letting us know. Okay, we're back to action here. Cooper Sanders gets it down to Adam Marple. He's been comfortable. I thought he might have pushed off there, but they're going to get Colin Elliott for a foul underneath. That's a tough matchup for Colin Elliott against Adam Marple. Just a big, strong kid, and he's going to go to the line for 2 more. He's probably pushing double figures now as well, don't you think?
Yes, I believe. You know, South Harrison, very composed basketball team for a young squad. You know, we've tried to make a couple runs at it. They've stopped them quickly. You know, you can see why South Harrison's won a handful of ball games in a row.
All right, Marple misses the second. And I think Spencer Faulkner came down with the rebound, gives it to Jacoby. Dalton Griffin, who hit 3 three-pointers in the JV game, he's going to get fouled, but no call as South Harrison comes out of there with it. Graham Sauce, excellent ball player, misses. And Spencer, man, he had that thing, went up high to get the rebound, let it bounce right off of his head. And South Harrison going to take over here, 24-18, 3:35 to go. Al, this has been a good ball game so far. Glad you're back. And we're going to try to figure out something's going on here.
Can you hear me now?
There we go. Yes, that sounds good.
All right, keep going, Dale. This is an excellent ball game here as soon as I say that, South Harrison inches out to an 8-point lead. How about it?
It's been a tough, hard-fought game, and we're going to turn it right back over to South Harrison now. Al, you missed something important. Before the game, the lights went out. We thought the power might have went out again, but no, it was just the intros for senior night. So it was pretty cool spectacle. I wish you could have seen it. You have to go back and watch it later.
They have forgotten that I can't see, and they turned it off, and it really put me out of whack for a little bit.
Oh,
that's our ball.
Jeremiah Freiling right in the face and went out of bounds. So we will take over. We got to settle this thing down. We had this thing, I believe it was 9-7 we were ahead. Then South Harrison went on a little mini run. We kept it close. But don't let this thing get to 10 or 12 points because then you got a big hole to dig out of. Got to get a good shot down here on this end. Let's set the lineup here. Jacoby Nichols, Spencer Faulkner, Talon Brown, Jackson Brown, and I believe in the corner over here, that is Joel Elliott. Nice cut to the basket. Elliott can't get anything to go there. He's going to look for Faulkner, can't find him. Talon Brown at the top, down low to Jackson Brown. Going to try to do to him what Marple's been doing all game, can't get it. And I believe that's going to be out of bounds on Spencer again. Spencer just gets his hand on so many basketballs that you don't expect. And a lot of times you'll say, man, Spencer, pull that rebound down. But you gotta just think about it for a second. He's getting so high, getting those arms so far out, he probably shouldn't even get his hands on those balls.
Most kids don't ever get their hands on those basketballs. Yes. You're right. He is a kangaroo.
Yeah, that's a good explanation there. We're going to get a timeout, South Harrison here. 26-18. We'll take a break here. Try to get Alan set up on what's going on, and we'll get some ads played. Thank you for tuning in. WVRC Clay County Sports. We'll be back right after this message.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Chino's has 3 sizzling offers for just $9.99 each. Build your own large 3-topping pizza or enjoy a homestyle spaghetti lunch special with a drink. All for only $9.99. And for a limited time, get 2 medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. That's right, a large 3-topping pizza, spaghetti with a drink, or medium specialty pizzas are all just $9.99 each. Chino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, where $9.99 gets you more.
Participating locations are listed at genospizza.com.
We are back here. South Harrison takes over possession. They're going to go into the backcourt to number 4, Jeremiah Kryling. He's going to bring it across. Looks like we might be going a little man-to-man defense here with Spencer Faulkner at the top. Got a hand on it. Couldn't come up with it. And there he does. A nice steal for Spencer Faulkner. 2-on-2. Gives it to Joel Elliott. Little layup. Man, he missed it. Jackson Brown can't come down. We'll keep possession. Joel Elliott going to slow this thing down. Get it over to, I can't see him blocked. Who is that, Coach? That's Talon Brown. All right. Jackson Brown, offensive rebound. Can't get it to go. And that's going to be Valcastro coming out of there with it. Oh, big collision at half court. No foul call. Joel Elliott going to get another layup attempt, and he gets that one to go. You just keep pushing away at it. You keep getting those steals, getting those runouts, eventually you're going to get one to fall. And this is a 6-point game with 2 minutes to go in the first half.
You know, we started out 6 of 10 shooting. Yeah. Since then, we are 2 for 13. So that's been the difference in South Harrison running it out. But we're still in the ball game, only down 26-20.
Absolutely. Things have fallen off the offense. Wheels have fallen off a little bit on the offensive end. But like you said, you're feeling really good, only down 6 here, getting ready to head into halftime. Got to keep it going that way. Cooper Sanders misses the first free throw. If you can keep this thing, I would say, under 10 points going into halftime, I think you feel good about it, Coach.
Yeah, you would. You know, you'd like to keep it even closer than that. That starts with boxing out on the rebound, getting a good shot on our end.
And Cooper Sanders knocks the second one down, so I think this is going to be a very important minute and 47 seconds here at the end of the first half. You can't let this thing balloon out anymore. Try to cut into the lead, but definitely don't let the lead get any bigger. And South Harrison's going to put on that 2-2-1 press. Spencer Faulkner looking. No-look pass over to Jacoby. What a catch by Spencer Faulkner on a tough pass. He's going to get a Jackson Brown, a little floater. Nice shot, Jackson. That a boy. Good assist to, I believe that was Faulkner. Maybe
yes,
Nichols.
It was.
Was it Spencer on the assist? Yeah. Good job. Graham Sauce going to bring it across. He was picked up by Nichols. Down to Marple. He's been good down here. He's going to get it into the corner to Seguin. Little scoop shot, no good. Yeah. Rebound, Joel Elliott. Elliott's going to kick it over to Nichols. Here you have another chance to cut into this lead. Oh, he tried to get it to Jackson Brown again. I think you're going to, going to get Jackson for a foul.
Tanner, wasn't it? Or, I mean, Spencer, wasn't it?
If that's on Spencer, that's going to be number 3, I believe, Coach, and that is tough. I didn't even see him in on the action. I thought that was between Marple and Jackson Brown.
Yeah, you know, I hate to mess up that. We had, what was it, a 3-on-1?
At least a 3-on-1,
and we just didn't close down in for the first pass. We just kind of stayed a little too wide, allowed one defender to play 3 of us.
Absolutely. That is 3 fouls on Spencer Faulkner, and maybe more importantly, 5 team fouls. So easy, or an automatic 2 shots here for Adam Marple. He's going to step up and put the first one in the air. Misses it off the front rim. They're leaving us in this thing with these missed free throws. We're going to have to take advantage and get some points down on the offensive end.
Yeah, they're frustrated. I'd say they're normally a pretty good free throw shooting team because they're a good shooting team.
Marple's second free throw around the rim and in. That's going to make it a 6-point ball game, 28-22. Joel Elliott and Jacoby Nichols trying to figure out this 2-2-1 press. You got an open layup here if you take it. Devin Griffin, he's going to get it out and tried to get it to Colin Elliott, but he turns it over. Graham Sauce, really good basketball player. He's going to stop and fire a 3. No good, strong. Marple tried to get the rebound, but he tips it to Cooper Sanders. Here's Seguin in the corner. Drives to the basket. Another tough shot and another offensive rebound for Adam Marple. I believe he's going to go back to the line for 2 more shots here. Man, we're giving them a lot of chances here down here on the defensive end. Just too many offensive rebounds for South Harrison.
Who'd they call that on?
That's going to be on number 0, Devin Griffin. That's just his first. But still, that's 6 team fouls, so they're back to the free throw line.
Yeah, here the last couple times they've made the first one. They've missed the first one, made the second one, allows them to get set up in their press when they make that second shot.
That's a good call, Coach. Again, with that Hawkeye, something I hadn't even thought of. Make the second one, you set up that press. I like it. What do we have here?
Not sure. I think we had a technical
foul on Seguin. Not sure what happened, if there was a word said. Sometimes you say that magic word and you don't even know it, and you're going to get teed up here. So
what will probably happen is they'll finish this foul shot down here. That's why you'll see no one down, and then we'll come up and shoot our technical. So he was in the middle of his 2 shots.
And he knocks that one down, Coach. You are correct. I was a little confused on why they were pulling everybody off of that end. But Joel's going to step up here and shoot 2 free throws on the technical, and then I believe it'll be our ball. Is that right?
That is correct. It'll be our ball. Good chance to get 2 here for Joel.
That a boy.
Get it to 24, 29. If we can make this second one, then have a good possession. Hopefully with a made basket, maybe even cut it to.
That's a tough one right off the front of the rim, but still, you get a point out of that, and you get a chance here to possibly cut this thing to 3-point lead with 50 seconds to go. I think you take that any day of the week.
Yeah, and
as poorly as we shot
press.
Here. Yes, good call.
Stay out of the press.
Absolutely good call. I like that. All right, Devin Griffin going to be guarded by Sauce. Gets it over to Colin Elliott. Colin Elliott guarded by Toothman. He's going to get into the lane. Looking for Jackson Brown. Gets it to him. Tough shot. Gets it to go. What a shot by Jackson Brown. Little bank shot there. And now we're going to throw a press at him. Here comes Sauce, guarded by Griffin. Devin Griffin so feisty down there. Here comes Toothman, gets it up to Sauce. This is where he's very dangerous getting to the basket. Gives it to Marple. I thought he might head back to the free throw line, but no, Sauce gets it. And I think Sauce is probably going to head to the free throw line here. Another foul call. That's going to be team foul number 7.
I think South Harrison got away with a walk near half court. I think we got away with a foul, and then they got the offensive rebound, got the foul. Now they're at the line again with the chance to extend the lead.
And who is this at the free throw line? Is that
Number
Graham
10.
Sauce? I'm blocked. This official is a big fella. It's hard to see around him. Graham Sauce hits the first, bounces around a little bit. I'm sure he's an excellent free throw shooter. As good as a three-point shooter and scorer he is, he probably lives at this free throw line in most of the South Harrison ball game.
Yeah, this has been the Sauce and Marple show here in the first half for South Harrison, leading things down. And, here we go. Chance to get a rebound.
All right.
Stay out of the press.
And they're going to try to press off of a miss, but Colin Elliott breaks it pretty easily. Jackson Brown again, how about it? No good. Rebound, Graham Sauce, 8 seconds to go. Devin Griffin comes from behind, gets the steal. Jacoby Nichols, a chance here to put some points on the board with 3, 2. Devin Griffin layup, good! 30-27, and is going to be your halftime score. Devin Griffin, 6 big points here in this ball game. That's probably double his season average, but man, he's provided a spark. We're going to go to break here, 30-27. 10 minutes of half-court action. We'll try to come back, or halftime action. We'll try to come back probably with about 3 or 4 minutes to go. Get you set up for the second half. Al will be probably taking over the play-by-play here in the second half. Good to have you back, my friend. Tell us how your basketball games went real quick.
Good to be back, and got 2 big wins tonight.
All right.
2-point wins now. The first game, a dramatic 4-2 win.
Awesome.
4-2.
We talked about that. We got a text. Tara texted us and told us. And as these speakers are so loud. Anyway.
Oh, my heavens.
14-2.
14-12 in the A-team game.
All right. Well, congratulations. We'd love to hear that. Good win for Big Otter. And you'll play what, next weekend, or do you play again tomorrow?
Play tomorrow. Now, my B team's in the championship game on Sunday.
All right.
So we'll play at 1:30 on Sunday, and then the A team plays tomorrow, and we'll see if we can't get into at least 3rd place. We can get a win tomorrow.
Al, you know what they always say. It's a great day to be a Big Otter Brave. 2 wins for the Big Otter Braves. Let's bring home some trophies. All right, we're going to go to a break here. We'll get you all set up. Probably 2 or 3 minutes to go here in halftime. Thanks for tuning in. What a ball game we had so far. 30-27. Thanks for tuning in. WVRC Clay County Sports.
Legg's Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978. Specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components, Legg's Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legg's Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
For more than 120 years, People's Bank has been dedicated to helping businesses thrive. The local business and commercial bankers take the time to understand your business, and that's where relationships start. From there, People's Bank offers a range of loans to best fit your needs, because there's no one-size-fits-all approach to financing. Operating loans, lines of credit, cash management, whether it's for day-to-day operations, expansion, or new equipment, People's Bank is committed to working together and building your success. People's Bank, member FDIC.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamblinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin, we offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
There's nothing quite like a homemade meal from Tudor's Biscuit World. We use real buttermilk to craft our delicious biscuits, one batch at a time, and serve them with our signature platters. Here, you'll taste the freshness in every bite, from our classic breakfast sandwiches to favorites like our breakfast wraps. Every meal brings a taste of simpler times. Let Tudor's do the cooking for your gathering this holiday season. Visit tudorscatering.com for all your catering needs.
In your time of need, call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia, providing all your needs for pre-needs, burial, cremation, and memorials. We have 2 locations to better serve the public: Wilson Smith Funeral Home in Clay, West Virginia, and Pennington Smith Funeral Home located in Gully Bridge, West Virginia. We offer personalized services and a caring staff. We are with you every step of the way. You will have peace of mind knowing that we are taking care of your loved one. Call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia at 304-587-4244, or Pennington Smith Funeral Home located at 331 Main Street, Gully Bridge, West Virginia at 304-632-2111. Basil W. Smith Jr., LIC owner. Tracy Osborne, office manager. Hunter Jones, apprentice. Staff members Greg Fitzwater, Bobby Joe Harmon, and Candy Dorsey.
Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Chino's has 3 sizzling offers for just $9.99 each. Build your own large 3-topping pizza or enjoy a homestyle spaghetti lunch special with a drink. All for only $9.99. And for a limited time, get 2 medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. That's right, a large 3-topping pizza, spaghetti with a drink, or medium specialty pizzas are all just $9.99 each. Chino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, where $9.99 gets you more.
Participating locations are listed at genospizza.com.
Spin into the season with Marty's Merry Spin at Go Mart. Find the Marty's Merry Spin display in store and scan the QR code to win big. You could score a $1,000 Go Mart gift card, a $500 shopping spree, or a $500 charity donation to spread some serious cheer. Plus, unwrapped sweet treats like Snickers, Starburst, Skittles, and M&Ms. So don't just walk into the holidays, spin into them. Head to Go Mart, find Marty's Merry Spin, and let the merry winning begin.
Legg's Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978, specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components. Legg's Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legg's Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
People's Bank Student Checking Account is designed for teens and college students. The special account allows for experience managing a checking account with a highly rated mobile banking app, along with a People's Bank Debit MasterCard for purchases and ATM use. It also offers options for direct deposit and mobile check deposit. Visit your nearest People's Bank location or learn more at peebo.com. People's Bank, working together, building success for now and for the future. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, folks. Alan Tanner here joining. How about the job from Dylan Vaughn and Coach Nichols on color commentary? Guys, I got to say, I'm impressed. I got to experience a little bit of what the fans experience, and I'm going to say this. We have a pretty good broadcast going live, I'm telling you.
Well, we have big shoes to fill. We just tried to do it justice.
That was awesome.
I thought you hadn't let me come back since the wrestling duels, so
well, I used to be in some circles I'm known as Tom Rinaldi.
All right.
But I thought I was going to lose that title there for a minute. All right, well, Dill, Panthers trailing by 3, a good finish to the half there for the Panthers. What's a rundown of points and as much stats as we can get?
Well, I appreciate Coach Nichols keeping the stats for us there as we went along, because there was no way I could have. But Devin Griffin, how about him off the bench with 8 points? I mean, that's something you just really probably didn't see coming, but big-time spark. Joel Elliott hit 3 big-time threes in a row in the first quarter. He has 13 points and 7 rebounds. Spencer Faulkner, 2 points, 2 rebounds, a block, and a steal, but he's gotten his hands all over a bunch of passes this evening. Jackson Brown, 4 big points, 2 big rebounds. And for the stat-wise, that's all we have so far. I like what I've seen so far from this Panther team. As a balloon pops over in the corner, scares us half to death.
This is going to be, guys, is coming in. This is going to be a big quarter right here, because right now we're on pace to score 54, and it's hard for us to get to 54. We're usually stuck in the 40s, and we'll see. Last night it was a 5-point third quarter, I believe. This is going to be a big momentum shifter, one way or the other. Coach Holcomb, I talked to him last night a little bit, and he said he just didn't like the energy coming out of halftime. So I'm interested to see.
I think we're going to see a big-time uptick in that energy, because even Jacoby Nichols, we talked to him after the game, and he said, man, third quarters have just kind of been our bugaboo all season. I think you're going to see this team come out here. You got to feel good down 3 with 8 minutes, or with the whole second half to play.
All right, we are ready to go here. It is Kraling now, gives it up top to Seguin. Now it's left corner. That is Sauce for 3. He hit it, and immediately Panthers find themselves down 6. South Harrison's doubled that lead. Here comes Jacoby Nichols with it across the timeline. He dribbles right side, hands to Spencer. Faulkner with it, crossover. I'd like to see him more aggressive. Nice spin move. There's that aggressive-ness. Little shot goes up and in. How about that for Spencer? Nice play.
Excellent play. Love to see him more aggressive the last 2 nights out, because he's got that offensive game. He can rise up over anybody and shoot it over the top of him.
Here's Sauce guarded by Nichols. He gives it off to the right side. That's Kraling. Kraling back top of the key to Sanders. He'll take a 3 off right side. No good. It'll go out of bounds and to the Panthers. And we'll take that. If they want to settle for that 3, we'll take that with a hand in his face. And here come the Panthers. Nichols with it now. Bringing it up the floor, they'll set the offense, and looks like South Harrison in a zone here is at a 1-3-1. Panthers will get right to Foster there in the middle. We need something from him here in this third quarter. Here's Spencer now, gets it to Jacoby. Nichols throws it back to Faulkner. Faulkner, right side to Brown. Brown down to Elliott, short corner jumper off rim. Can't get the bounce, but how about the work from Spencer right there to get the rebound. Now Talon will go right to Foster. Get down inside, there you go. Get a foul call. Nope, can't do it and can't finish. That's been the bugaboo all season long. It continues to be. We miss an easy one and give up 2. That'll haunt.
Well, Coach Nichols said this at halftime. If we're going to win this ball game, we're going to have to get something from Michael Foster. 17 points and 10 rebounds last night. So far, we got a goose egg in the point column. I talked to him before the game. He's feeling good. Just got to see that translate over to the court.
Here's Kraling now. He throws it. That ball hits the bottom of the rim. It'll be Panther basketball. Here's Nichols, gives it up to Talon Brown. Brown now left side, 1 to 3, passed it up. Foster will take the 3 from the corner. He hit it, Mike Foster for 3. It's suddenly a 1-point game, 6:14 to play. Here comes Sauce with it. He'll bring it across the timeline, guarded by Nichols. Sauce gives it to Marple, who has been dominant so far, from what I understand. Now Sanders cuts the basket. Foul call on... Is that on Talon?
That's on Jacoby.
Jacoby, okay. I missed it.
His first.
Man, I thought it was a good, clean play. Knocked it away, but called for the foul, so we'll go with it from there.
Marple, anytime he's involved, he is so gritty. That's the word that comes to mind. Here's Sauce for a 3. Again, he made 1 this half. Long rebound goes right into the hands of Seguin. Seguin now throws it over to Sauce. We got some spacing issues as we've got all kinds of trouble here. I think that was a microphone from the PA system, not our issue. And now how about the turnover? Outlet pass to Elliott. Elliott saves it to Spencer. Faulkner now lost it, but he was fouled. And that that screaming there from the microphone kind of threw me off. How about you guys?
Absolutely. It happened to us a little bit earlier as well before the JV game. But that is going to be 3 fouls on Seguin. That's big. He might have to sit here for a minute. If he doesn't sit, you go right at him.
Yep, here's Joel. He'll go right at him. Little jumper. He rises above and hits it. How about that?
Smart basketball. You go right at the guy with 3 fouls. If he doesn't step up and foul you, you're going to get an easy shot.
Here it is a lead change as the Panthers have the lead. Sauce with it, goes right to Marple. Marple guarded by Foster. Drives, blocked. And they're going to call the foul on Faulkner. I don't know about that.
That is 4 on Spencer, so he's probably going to have to sit here for a little bit as well.
And I don't know. I thought they might call it on Mike, who was bodying him up. Spencer just come over there and blocked the shot. And
Coach Holcomb thought the same thing. He's asking, was that not on Michael Foster?
Well,
because that probably would have been only 1 or 2 on Mike. But, man, you hate to see Spencer have to come out.
He missed that shot. You know what we say.
Yeah.
Ball don't lie.
It does not.
I'll tell you one thing, Al. I think both teams are a little frustrated with some of the calls. South Harrison picked up a technical earlier in the game, maybe with some words there. So, something to watch, something you got to keep your composure with.
Here is Colin Elliott, who did check in for Spencer, so we'll go a little smaller now for the lineup. Talon Brown with it, gets a screen from Mike. Foster, he looks for the roll. Michael gets it at the elbow. Now he's out top of the key. He'll take a nice three-point shot. It was right on line, just missed it short. Seguin secures the rebound. He'll bring it out. Now he gets it to Sanders. Cooper Sanders gives it up to Graham Sauce, who will set the offense. Tie ball game, 34-34. We're all nearing the halfway mark here in the third quarter. Sauce with it, isolating himself. He has to give it up to Seguin. Seguin drives the basket. Layup shot no good with the foul. And you cannot give up the drive. You got to step over in front, because when he gets to the basket, you almost force, that official has to make that call.
And that is going to be on Michael Foster. That's going to be his first. That's probably why Coach Holcomb was clamoring to get the foul called on him earlier. You'd have much rather had him pick up his first than Spencer his fourth. But you're right, Al. Seguin steps to the line and does a little toilet bowl there all the way down for the free throw.
And again, if you're watching from home, it's important that the Panthers don't get themselves in that position where you don't try to foul, but you're going to foul because he's up in the air like that, unless you just bail out. I thought we might have a lane violation. We do get a lane violation, and that's no good. He's going to get another shot as official having a laugh. Here's one of the coaches from South Harrison. I guess he thought he didn't see it. I think the whole gym saw it.
Yes, everybody knew that was coming.
Yeah. Seguin's going to get another chance. Those are the ones you look back at and hope you don't come to regret. Let's see if Seguin misses this one again, and he doesn't. So it's a 2-point lead for the Hawks. Here comes Nichols, right into the corner to Elliott. Elliott's had the hot hand, passes up that three. It's not open. He gets it to Talon Brown, who lost the ball. Here comes Sanders with it. How about the hustle from Jacoby Nichols getting back? Now Seguin has to reset. He has it to Kraling. Kraling drives the basket, can't give that drive up. And they called the charge. Nice play.
We might be close to getting another technical foul. These refs are not going to take this chewing too lightly, because it's coming, like Coach Nichols said, it's coming from both sides. Eventually,
they're going to take a stance on it.
Yes.
And one thing we've saw this year that this crew is not doing, they're not hesitating. They make the call, and then when they make the call, that's what it is, and it at least feels confident here. So
and that's going to be 3 on Kryling, so that's another big one. You got a couple of these important South Harrison Hawks in foul trouble. Go right at them.
Yep, here's Nichols with it. He'll cross over, gets a screen from Brown. Nice screen. Talon Brown for 3. He hit it. Talon Brown gives the Panthers a 1-point advantage. Here comes Colin Seguin with it. Goes right to Marple. He's bodied up by Brown. Good defense there. Marple missed it in and out. That's good defense and good offense. We got the better of him that time. Here's Elliott now. He'll hand off to Nichols. And they just depend on Jacoby so much at that point guard position. Colin Elliott now, he's not afraid to go to the basket. He does so. Thought he walked with it for a minute. Now up and under, fighting for his own rebound. Maybe rushed it. Here's Sauce now on the break. 3-on-1 break. He'll stop, shoot a little runner from the middle of the lane and missed it. All right, we'll take it. Now Jacoby's being totally mugged.
Nice play.
And a smart heads-up play.
What a smart play by Jacoby there. We got to settle this thing down a little bit. Jacoby with a heads-up play came in, almost had 2 steals on the earlier attempt, making good plays on the senior night.
Just doesn't panic, and that's why you have to have him on the floor, even when he doesn't score any points. He just does the smart play, makes the smart play. Now he'll get a screen from Brown. Good screen. We kind of complained about the screen. How about that for the senior Jacoby? Hits it for 2. Panthers lead by 3. I definitely think the efforts here in this third quarter, Coach Holcomb has to be much more happy about that. Here is Seguin, top of the key, guarded by the pesky freshman Elliott. Now it is back into the corner to Seguin. He'll drive, layup, shot up underneath, no good. And he gets his own rebound, but he's out of bounds. Panther ball.
Boy, you love the effort, and you love the crowd environment here on Senior Night Out. I think this team feeds off of the crowd noise. We didn't have it last night. You mentioned it in the second half. It's definitely here this evening.
Here comes the Panthers. Now the Hawks in that press. No panic by the Panthers. Nichols has it. He'll throw it all the way down in the left corner to Elliott. Elliott stopped, takes a 3, get in there, ball. Yes, sir! Joe Elliott with another 3. It is a 6-point advantage for the Panthers. Timeout, South Harrison. We'll take one as well. This is WVRC Clay County Sports. We'll be right back.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
If you're interested in a new
We are back here, and both teams are still in the huddle as now they're breaking the huddle. It's a 6-point lead for the Panthers. How about the run? And Coach Nichols, you mentioned it here, shooting 5 of 9 this quarter, and that's the kind of percentage you look for as Elliott's had the hot hand. We saw him do that, Joel that is, early in the season, and he's kind of fell off, but you'd like to see him pick up right before regionals.
Well, boys, I'll tell you, Carol Pearson watching, she's always a faithful watcher.
Thank you, Carol.
She probably says it best. Yeehaw, keep it up. I agree.
Yes, absolutely. Here's a 3-point shot. That's Landon Myers. No good. Seguin gets the rebound, put back, and that's not what you wanted to see. 2 points for South Harrison. Here comes the Panthers. It's Nichols with it, guarded by Seguin. Nichols drives right side, gets that baseline, now stops, pivots, turns around, and stepped out of bounds. Tough. How about the fatheads over there in the student section?
Those are nice, yes, absolutely.
I don't know how you make one of those, but I love them.
I love them too.
I'd like to get one for you, Coach Nichols. That'd be nice.
Yeah, it'd be the fatter head.
I was going to say, for me, you just have to take a regular picture.
Yeah.
Here's Marple with it, top of the key, gets it to Graham Sauce. Sauce drives the lane. Oh, that's trouble. I think he even got fouled. They didn't call that one. We got away with one there. Sauce for 2. And
right. We need somebody to be the stopper here again. Who's it going to be? A little mini run here for South Harrison. Talon Brown
here
on the
we
right
go.
side.
It is Brown to Brown. Into the corner to Elliott. Jump shot up, no good. Rebound to Seguin. 42-40. 1:38 to go here in this quarter. Seguin gets it up to the right side. This time it's Sauce. Sauce take a deep 3. I knew that was coming. He just missed it. We'll take it. As he can hit that, now we got a foul call.
Who is that going to be on? That is number 10, Graham Sauce. He probably has a frustration foul there, as he thought he got fouled on a drive to the rim earlier, but that is going to be his first. So no foul trouble there. That's going to be team foul number 3 on South Harrison.
South Harrison did a good job with that timeout. They settled it down. Now we got to get the momentum back on our side.
Absolutely. Colin Elliott going to play a little point guard here, as he's going to bring it up against Belcastro, Al.
All right, Belcastro checks into the ball game now. Here's Elliott, hands it to Nichols. Nichols right side to Elliott. There, here's Joel Elliott, drives, has it tipped right into the hands of Jacoby. Jacoby now, a little stutter step, gets into the paint, gives it off to Colin Elliott. Nice pass underneath the brother Joel. Missed it, but he'll go to the free throw line, and he'll shoot 2.
I think we're going to see this matchup, Joel Elliott versus Graham Sauce, because they're both sophomores for years to come. Really good sophomore basketball players here that we're watching this evening, as Joel's going to try to extend this lead to either 3 or 4. And it's 3 right now. If he can knock down the second, we'll have a nice 4-point lead.
Joel Elliott coming up big in this game, as He is, how many points he got now, Bill?
I've got him at 13, 15, 8, 19 points and 9 rebounds so far.
All right, shot is up, off, no good, but he got a lane violation. 12 black, so that's going to be Landon Myers. The junior stepped in a little early.
And Joel will step up here with a chance to cut
it. You got a little look at what it's like to be official, as I'm sure this guy might be trying to get a technical right here, because I think it's been called probably even both ways here, but he don't like it. 44-40 your score. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Here's Sauce with it, top of the key now. Through the legs, dribble, over to Belcastro. Belcastro back to Toothman, who checked in. Now to Sauce, left corner. Can't leave him open. I think they're going to be...
I thought he might have got away with a double dribble.
He did.
Yes, now here's Andrew Allen into the corner to Belcastro. He'll take a three, no good. Backside rebound goes to Colin Elliott, the youngster. Here he comes. He's going to push it now. I'd like to get the last shot here. I don't know about you guys.
Yes.
Foster will drive. Now he's going to put one up. Missed it. And
attaboy Colin. Oh,
yeah, Colin almost had a steal. Now Belcastro has it. South Harrison going to try to get a bucket here before the quarter. Here's Toothman, Van Toothman with it. On the all-time names list, I would think. Here's Graham Sauce now. Sauce, top of the key. Dribbling it out here. He's going to take the last one here, as he'll be guarded by Elliott. Gets a screen. Now Jacoby Nichols switches over on him. Sauce wants that three. Can't get it. Back to Toothman. He wants it back. He's going to drive. He's not going to get it. It goes out of bounds, but with .8. I don't know the rule there. Can you catch and shoot with .8?
You can. It's .3 or below that you cannot. It has to be a tap. So with .8, especially with the kind of a human error hand timer over here, you can definitely catch and shoot on this one.
All right, so it is going to be an inbounds play with .8 seconds. Panthers got to be careful here.
You maybe like to get a little home cooking from the clock keeper over here and start that thing maybe a smidge early.
You would think you could, for sure. Here we go.
Oh, don't leave him open.
They throw it out to Sanders. He's going to have to chuck one up. It's just short.
All right, boys.
That's how the fourth quarter will begin, with a 44-40 score. Panthers with a really good third quarter there. So we'll take a break. We'll be right back right after this. This is Panther Basketball on WVRC, Clay County Sports.
In your time of need, call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia, providing all your needs for pre-needs, burial, cremation, and memorials. We have 2 locations to better serve the public: Wilson Smith Funeral Home in Clay, West Virginia, and Pennington Smith Funeral Home located in Golly Bridge, West Virginia. We offer personalized services and a caring staff. We are with you every step of the way. You will have peace of mind knowing that we are taking care of your loved one. Call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia at 304-587-4244, or Pennington Smith Funeral Home located at 331 Main Street, Golly Bridge, West Virginia at 304-632-2111. Basil W. Smith Jr., LIC owner. Tracy Osborne, office manager. Hunter Jones, apprentice. Staff members Greg Fitzwater, Bobby Joe Harmon, and Candy Dorsey.
All right, we are back here, 8 minutes on the clock, and we're going to have a barn burner here, guys. This gym is about to get really, really loud, and you're going to see some short fuses on those benches. This is going to be fun. This is what you want right here. Fourth quarter action.
Let's extend this lead a little bit on this possession, Al. What do you say?
I would not have any problem with that. Here's Colin Elliott now. He will look inside to Foster, and we haven't seen Spencer yet. We'll see when he comes back into the ballgame. Now Marple takes it all the way in, out of control, but the rebound by South Harrison. Andrew Allen goes back up. He can't get it to fall. Marple back again. This time he gets it to go, 44-42. South Harrison trails by 2. Back the other way. Come the Panthers. Brown throws it into Colin Elliott. Nothing there. They'll bring it back out. Now Brown will drive into the paint. There you go, Talon. Get in there. Nice job. A little layup action for Talon Brown. That was beautiful. 46-42, 7:15 to go. Here is Sanders. He'll take a 3. It's online. It's in and out. No good. Can't buy a basket. And it goes out of bounds. It will be Panther basketball.
Man, oh man, that thing was halfway down and came out. It looked good out of his hands. I thought that was a three-pointer there for South Harrison.
Yeah, we have experienced that plenty times.
Yes.
And it's about time we get one to go our way. It just has to happen to be at South Harrison's expense.
Absolutely.
Tonight, here comes Jacoby now. He's at the volleyball line, brings it up slowly across the timeline. 46-42 your score. Wouldn't mind to advance this one out to about 6 or 8 here. He gets knocked down. Now Elliott takes a three.
Whoa.
The bank is open.
What a
How about
shot.
People's Bank shot right there.
I like it, Al.
Nice play. Three-pointer for Joel. Back come the Hawks. They're going to hurry a little bit here. As it is Sanders, he'll try one more time. Can't get it to go. There's the rebound and the foul. Seguin don't like it, but he fouled. That was over the back, and that's 4. And so that is only team foul number 1 of the quarter. It'll be Panther ball, up 7.
Al, we say it all the time. Big-time players make big-time plays. Joel Elliott banks in the 3-on-1 end, comes down, gets a good box out on Seguin, gets the rebound and gets the foul call. More importantly, that's number 4. So he's going to be guarding, it looks like Jacoby Nichols. Jacoby, attack, attack, attack.
I agree. Go right at him. 49-42, 6.5 to play. Panthers putting the ball in the basket tonight. And you're getting a little glimpse at what this team can do when they score points.
Absolutely.
A good team just couldn't get the ball to baskets early. Oh, here's a trap up top.
Timeout.
And a heads-up timeout by Coach Holcomb. He wants a 30. We'll take a very quick break. We'll be right back on WVRC Clay County Sports.
Spin into the season with Marty's Merry Spin at Go-Mart. Find the Marty's Merry Spin display in store and scan the QR code to win big. You could score a $1,000 Go-Mart gift card, a $500 shopping spree, or a $500 charity donation to spread some serious cheer. Plus, unwrapped sweet treats like Snickers, Starburst, Skittles, and M&Ms. So don't just walk into the holidays, spin into them. Head to Go-Mart, find Marty's Merry Spin, and let the merry winning begin.
As we get started here, I don't know if we appreciated the People's Bank three-point shot of the game.
I like that.
Yes.
I like
Don't you
that.
like that?
That's really good.
And that goes to Joel. All right, here we go. And again, as the Panthers inbound it now, and they're on the offensive end, we still haven't seen Spencer Faulkner. Coach, you talked about it there for a few minutes. When he comes back in, we have a real shot here if we can extend it out here, just or at least play even over this next couple minutes here. All right, Brown with it now. Go right at Seguin. He's right up top playing tough defense. Here's Colin Elliott, done an excellent job tonight off the bench for the Panthers, the youngster. Hands it to brother Joel. Joel with it. He's had the hot hand. Gets it back to Jacoby now. Jacoby guarded by Sanders. Jacoby spins, gets into that elbow area, now just gives it up to Michael. Foster with it, guarded by Marple. Foster over to Joel Elliott. Joel guarded by Sauce. He gets a screen. Roll is there. Foster into the paint. There you go. Layup shot no good, but he's going to get the foul. And who was that one on?
We'll have to look here.
Could be Seguin. It's on Seguin.
That is huge, Al. You can't overstate that.
Oh, that is huge because he has had a heck of a game, young man there. He didn't like the call, but the call was what it was, and sends Michael to the line. I'll tell you, just real quick, guys, if we're going to want to win this game, we're going to have to do a better job rebounding the basketball.
And Spencer comes back in right here with 4 fouls of his own. You'd like to see him get involved in there, and that will help the rebounding situation, as we got to stop penetration. You can't let them penetrate into that lane because then you're going to get the fouls on the other end. That pick and roll was really nice, and that's the reason Foster steps to the line. He doesn't make the first one, but he'll get another chance here to extend it out to 8. 5.5 to go, and that clock starts moving fast, doesn't it?
Yes, and Michael's just been a step off this evening with everything. That's a late.
There you go.
Good job, Big Mike.
All right, 50-42 your score, 5.5 to play. Panthers leading.
Spencer back in the game.
Yep, Kraling now has it. Panthers in a little zone action here. They get it to Sauce. Sauce back to Kraling. Kraling in the corner. Now back to Kraling, right wing. Looking, nowhere to go. Panthers maintaining that zone. Here's Sauce with it. Left wing, three-point shot, too strong. Rebound, Spencer. Yep, there you go. Nice job for the sophomore. Here comes Nichols. He has it. He'll slow it down here. In the pass to Foster, and he gives up that shot to run a little clock. Okay, we'll live with that. Here's Nichols. Nichols over to Spencer Faulkner. Faulkner in the corner to Elliott. Elliott now bounce pass to Foster. He back top of the key to Talon Brown now. There's the screen. There's the roll. Michael has it. Stops. Gives it up to Spencer. We'll run a little more clock here as we're being very patient You'd like to see us get a basket off that roll here, and there's a foul. So it's going to be Joel Elliott. That is foul number 3. Is that right, Dill?
That's 3 team fouls to our 0. So you're in pretty good shape here foul-wise.
Yep, with 4.5 to play, we're approaching the halfway mark of this fourth quarter. The Panthers in good shape here. Just play good defense. Don't make any silly turnovers here. Here's Nichols. It's a little weave action. We've become accustomed to this. Almost a push there. Now Elliott has it. Short corner. He'll usually take that 3, but he'll pass it up. We'll run a little more time off here. Here's Nichols. Drive to the lane. Into Foster. Now he'll put that one up and good. Boy, you run a minute and a half, 2 minutes off, and then you get a basket. How about that?
Love it, Al. Love it.
Here is Sauce with it left side. He is going to throw it into the corner. That's Kraling. Kraling back to Sauce. Sauce drives back to Kraling. Little two-man game. Three-pointer from the corner, no good. Rebound tipped around. Toothman tries to save it. It'll stay with South Harrison. As Spencer was right in there again. You just see an arm come up above several of the heads over there, and you know that's Spencer's elbow.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Talon going to take a seat as Colin Elliott going to come in, I imagine, for his defensive prowess here, and he's at the back of that 1-3-1.
Yes, I love it.
All that speed. Here's Sauce, high arc at the elbow area, or at the high post, rather, to Andrew Allen. Now they get it to
Marvel
Del
has a
Castro.
mismatch. He's calling for that ball. He's got Elliott on him. He did some work early.
Del Castro elbow jumper, rims out, no good. Rebound, tipped around. It's controlled by South Harrison. Marple saved it. Here's Andrew Allen. I thought he walked with it. Absorbs the contact, makes the basket, and we get a quick 30-second timeout by South Harrison. Panthers lead by 8, 3:37 to go. We'll be right back. We'll take a short break right after this. Panthers lead on WVRC, Clay County Sports.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamblinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
We are back as it'll be Panther ball, and I imagine South Harrison will try to trap or something here to try to get us out of that little weave action. We've done a pretty good job with it. It's a 1-3-1 on the other end for South Harrison, so kind of matching styles here. And I like the pick and roll. And are they going to trap here?
Well, they're going to extend that 1-3-1 out quite a bit. Let's see if we can't, you're right, get a couple screens here.
Here's Foster with it, short corner now. He has it tipped, keeps it alive, now throws inside. Nice pass, the extra pass to Spencer, missed it. Wow. Elliott with it, puts it back up and good. What a play is right. Joe Elliott extends that lead back out to 10 for the Panthers, 3:08 to play. Panthers have the Hawks on the ropes. Let's finish it off on the defensive end, fellas. Here's Sauce, he'll drive left side. Nice job coming over by Foster, and Sauce just made a play.
That's a really good play by Sauce, getting to that left hand and a little right-handed floater off the glass. You're feeling really good here under 3 minutes. You got to take care of this basketball. You know they're going to be putting some pressure just like that, Al.
Not a bad foul there by Joel, and an uncharacteristic turnover by Nichols. You got to wonder if maybe he thought something else was happening, because he usually don't make those kind of plays. So we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt, maybe some miscommunication. But how about the heads-up foul by Joel?
Yes.
I know it wasn't an intentional foul, but it saved a layup probably.
And that's his third foul, first team foul.
So we're in good shape
he's
there.
He's not in trouble yet, but you don't want to pick up a cheap one here. All right.
How about that? They're going to get number 1. That's Cooper Sanders with the moving screen, I believe, is what they called. And so, nice job there by this officiating crew to catch that. Sometimes that's something that goes unnoticed. All right, here's Spencer now. He throws it into the corner to Elliott. Elliott can't get trapped down there. They get it back to Spencer, and this is where I was afraid. That's all kinds of trouble over there. That's grabbing his arms. That's on 10. That's Sauce.
It might be 4 on him, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe it is. And 2 shots.
There's going to be 2 shots for Spencer.
Right,
but it's just 3 on Sauce.
I tell you, with an 8-point lead, we're starting maybe getting into that situation where we're going to have to win this game from the foul line. So rebounds and foul shots are going to be key down the stretch.
That gives me nightmares. We haven't been the greatest from the free throw line.
Spencer.
But
yes, we never make them. Never make them.
You're right.
There you go.
We have just not been good from the free throw line.
No, we can't make them.
I don't know if we're going to be able to hit one here.
Attaboy, Spencer.
Yeah, well, I'll be darned. Prove me wrong.
All right, it's back to a 10-point lead. Here we go. Here's Sauce with it, top of the key. He'll bounce pass over to number 1. That's Sanders, and he finally hits that 3. That's okay. It's only a 7-point game here. 2:12 to play. It's Colin Elliott. Elliott now in trouble here. Finds Nichols. There you go. Find your safe ball handler. They get it to Foster. Foster is trapped. He'll drive, and he is being mugged. And they're looking up with their hands out like what? But I thought they were trying to foul. Maybe not.
Well, Michael's going to step up to the free throw line here. That's going to be number 2 on Cooper Sanders.
Yeah,
we just haven't been able to make free throws this year.
No, we just can't make them.
We've really struggled this year.
Yeah.
Foster going to step up here.
Attaboy, Big Mike.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
we've still struggled, though. We have still struggled from the line. I think you have to say that. You have to
Struggled
acknowledge it.
mightily struggled from.
You have to acknowledge the struggle sometimes.
That works. All right.
It was sometimes. All about good juju. How about that? Timeout. We'll take a break. 1:59 to play. Panthers lead by 9. We'll be right back on WVRC Clay County Sports.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin, we offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
All right, boys, we're back with under 2 minutes to go here. 9-point lead for the Panthers. You make foul shots and you rebound, as Coach said a minute ago. You're probably going to come out of here with a win, and a big-time win. This is a very, very quality South Harrison basketball team, Al and Coach.
All right, 1:59 to play. 58-49 your score. Panthers just play smart basketball here, and you come away with a good, really good victory. All right, Sauce with it now. South Harrison is not going to make it easy. I promise you they're going to give it a little run here. Sanders has it to Sauce. He'll hit that. He shoots it. It's off the back iron, no good. Rebound Spencer, and we're going to get a foul. And, well.
Send us to a place where we can't make them.
Yeah, we've really struggled this year.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've said this before, but it's been a hard struggle from the free throw line.
Keep it going, fellas. I like it.
Yeah.
It's worked so far.
We're probably going to struggle for 2 minutes.
Yeah,
down the stretch.
at least a minute 48 for sure. All right, here's Spencer now. I've noticed the last few games, it just feels like he's become more aggressive.
You are correct.
And that really helps this team.
All
and
we shot pretty well here in the fourth quarter from the free throw line. Let's switch it up a little bit.
I think. Don't try that.
No, don't do that.
About that one.
We struggled from the free throw line.
Well, the struggles continue. That's all right. We'll be back. Okay, so the inbounds goes to Sauce. Panthers. Let's see what they play here. Looks like we're back to a man-to-man. Sauce with it. He'll drive, picks it up, gets it to Belcastro. He'll go into the paint to Marple. Marple over in the corner to Allen.
Wow.
Out blocked by Spencer. Now he gets to Jacoby. Back the other way. Here comes Nichols. He's got a break. Foster slows it up, gets to Spencer, over to Colin Elliott. Elliott dribbles back out now. How about the play from Colin? Here's the corner to Joel. Joel back to Colin. Colin now will, he wants to be the one to get fouled. Now he's trapped. They get a timeout. Wisely is Coach Holcomb. It is a full timeout, so we'll have plenty of time to take a break. We'll be right back right after this. This is WVRC, Clay County Sports.
In your time of need, call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia, providing all your needs for pre-needs, burial, cremation, and memorials. We have 2 locations to better serve the public: Wilson Smith Funeral Home in Clay, West Virginia, and Pennington Smith Funeral Home located in Golly Bridge, West Virginia. We offer personalized services and a caring staff. We are with you every step of the way. You will have peace of mind knowing that we are taking care of your loved one. Call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia at 304-587-4244, or Pennington Smith Funeral Home, located at 331 Main Street, Gully Bridge, West Virginia at 304-632-2111. Basil W. Smith Jr., LIC owner. Tracy Osborne, office manager. Hunter Jones, apprentice. Staff members Greg Fitzwater, Bobby Joe Harmon, and Candy Dorsey.
1:17 on the game clock. Panthers basketball here, up 9, 49-58. They lead South Harrison. Trying to avenge a loss just last week. That ball is tipped. Oh, that's disastrous as Bel Castro finds Marple. They're going to get an easy layup to Sauce here. And a quick timeout. Oh, my heavens. What a disastrous play right there. And it's a full timeout. So, well, I don't know. I guess we're going to play another ad and see if we can't do a better job this time. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Legg's Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978. Specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components. Legg's Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legg's Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
1:11. We'll reset. It's Panther basketball, only up 7. And I don't know, that layup made me a little uncomfortable, to be honest with you. I didn't like how that went. But Panthers get the ball inbounds here. We'll get to the free throw line. And where we've struggled this year, but that'll be a good thing. And it's going to be Spencer inbounding it here. I like that he's inbounding it. He's got such length. And I can see, but maybe a bounce pass might do here. We'll see what happens. They're going to inbound it to Jacoby. He's got an opening here. He's going to take it down. He gets it to Joel. Joel goes up, has it blocked, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2 himself. And with 1:06 to go, Joel can really put the pressure on him here at the free throw line.
And then, honestly, South Harrison did a pretty good job there of getting a guy you want to foul. Mason Del Castro was the one that committed. That's only his first. So you're not going to put a whole lot of foul trouble here on one of your big-time starters.
Joel's first shot is up, and it is good. He extends that lead to 8. And now the Panthers will drop everybody back here. You don't want to foul, as it isn't going to matter because Joel's going to make this one here. There it is. Oh, man.
I still like putting a little bit of pressure here. You don't want to let them walk into a three-pointer. It looks like we're in that maybe 1-3-1 again.
Here is Marple. Marple, top of the key, has it stolen away by the senior, and he wisely pulls it out, finds Colin. Colin Elliott to Spencer Faulkner. Spencer is fouled, and man, it looked like Sanders may have took one to the chin there, but what a heads-up play, and the senior Jacoby Nichols with a steal, and with 47 seconds here, Spencer will go to the line and shoot 2.
Back where we struggle, Al, just here at the line. Can't make them.
No, we've struggled all season. I'll be honest with you.
Okay, we got to change something. Yeah.
Something's going on here.
Yeah.
Spencer,
how about let's just make one here, Spencer?
Let's put one in there. I have the confidence. He's going to stretch it back out to 9, and we're up to this. We get to the 60 mark here. How about that? I missed it. So struggles do actually continue. Here comes Sauce. We got to make those foul shots, boy. If they hit a 3 here, that would be disastrous. Here's Sauce with it. They're having all kinds of trouble. A contested 3 off the rim. And they're going to say Colin was out of bounds when he touched that ball. So it's going to be an extra possession here for South Harrison. But, man, they contested that 3. South Harrison really looking nowhere to shoot that ball.
Yes, for sure. Graham Sauce has in the gym range, but that was a tough shot.
Here goes into the corner of Kraling. Kraling's going to take it in. Blocked from behind by Spencer Faulkner. What a play. Here comes Jacoby. The full court pass to Elliott. Elliott has the layup shot. He missed it, but Spencer puts it back in for 2. 10-point game, 15 seconds to go. And that may do it. Sauce going to take another deep 3. Airballed it out of bounds. And with 10.9 to play, the crowd can feel it. The Panthers are on the verge of taking down the Hawks.
What a game, Al, from these seniors, especially Jacoby Nichols, Michael Foster, big-time plays at big-time times. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. We're going to win this ball game, fellas.
Nice job as the crowd erupts. The clock hits 0. Panthers win 61-51. What a ball game.
My. You love to see it on senior night.
Senior night, those guys go out with a win. Nice job there as both teams shake hands. We're going to tally up the stats here. We'll keep it right here. Actually, we'll play some ads. We'll tally up some stats, and we have your Clay County Schools players of the game to come right next. So stay with us right here. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. What a game. Panthers win at 61-51. This is WVRC, Clay County Sports.
Thanks, everyone, for
At Clay County High School, we prepare students for every path: college, careers, athletics, and service to our country. For those pursuing higher education, our robust academics and supportive teachers ensure students are ready for the next level. Our athletic programs not only build teamwork and discipline, they open doors to college scholarships, giving students the chance to compete at the next level. Our vocational school provides real-world training across a wide range of trades and career fields, from EMT and health sciences to the next generation of welders and chefs, from future electricians and linemen to students pursuing carpentry, construction, farming, and agriculture. At Clay County High School, students have the opportunity to choose a track that prepares them to step directly into the workforce after graduation. And for those considering the military, we provide opportunities to explore service and leadership, helping students decide if it's the right path for them. No matter the direction, Clay County High School is committed to guiding every student to success.
We are back here at Clay County High School. The Panthers win at 61-51. What a game. Those seniors are excited. We had Jacoby coming over here giving the fist bump. Coach Hokum over here with the fist bump. I see some seniors really excited out there. How about the win from the Panthers? And, guys, we're not done. We got another one Monday night right here against Poca. I'm excited about that one too. And fans, don't forget, next Friday, a week from tonight, we will travel to Buffalo. Dylan and I plan to be there. If we can get everything in order, we plan to be there to bring you all the action in the regional tournament game. And I'll mention this before we get to our players of the game. If you know anybody that wants to be a sponsor, please sponsor us, because we need sponsors to keep going to these ball games. So, but enough of that. Let's talk about the game here. Give us some of the rundown, Deal, what we ended up with.
All right, so Coach kept these stats in the first half. Again, we appreciate that. So Devin Griffin, 8 points all in the first half. I think those were some pretty big points as we win by 10. Devin came in and played really solid in that first half. Colin Elliott, 1 rebound and 1 steal. The coach is going to talk about him in a minute and everything he did, the little things. Jacoby Nichols, 2 points, a rebound, 3 steals, none bigger than the one he had late when he came up with a full court pass to Joel Elliott for a layup, and I think Spencer cleaned that one up. But anyway, we'll get back. Joel Elliott, big-time player, double-double, 26 points and 11 rebounds. Goodness sakes, what a game. Spencer Faulkner, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks and a steal. Talon Brown had a couple of big shots. He had 5 points. Michael Foster came alive in the second half. He had 8 points and 2 steals. And Jackson Brown, big first half minutes, ends with 4 points and 2 rebounds. I'm going to start it here, fellas, if you don't mind.
Yep.
I'm going to go with our first Clay County Schools player of the game is Joel Elliott. I said it a couple times during the broadcast. Joel Elliott is a big-time player as a sophomore. 26 points. He just seems to do so much on the offensive end. When you feel like you're struggling, he's going to get a big basket, whether it's a 3, an easy layup, a tough contested bank shot, whatever it takes, he's going to get it. And then 11 rebounds. Man, oh man, Joel Elliott is my Clay County Schools player of the game this evening.
Yep. Coach, what about you?
Okay, I just wanted to point out a couple things. Clay has struggled this year shooting the ball, but we were 10 of 27 for 37%. In the first half, we finished the game 17 of 47, 36%. So good job, good shooting performance. And one of the key things that I felt during the game was Spencer Faulkner picked up an early foul for his 4th foul in the when we had taken the lead 34-33 early in the third quarter. And I'll admit I was a little worried about how the outcome would finish. But my player of the game, not because of stats, but because of intangibles of how Colin Elliott came in as a freshman in a game that had lots of emotion on senior night. South Harrison, what an excellent club they are. But Colin came in, did the little things, the intangibles, whether it was just steadiness on the ball, whether it was getting out on that 1-3-1 on the back line to the correct guy defensively. Colin, I don't know that he had much stats at all in the stat column, but it was the little things, whether it was, getting a hand on the ball, getting a hand in the passing lane. So to me, Colin was able to right the ship until Spencer was able to get back in the game, because Spencer was having a heck of a game up until that point. So for me, and this is from a coach's perspective, I know everybody likes stats, everybody likes all of these other things, but Colin just came in and did an excellent job and helped us win that ball game. So that is my player of the game today.
Well said. And now I'm going to switch it up on you all. I'm going to do something I just realized that I think we need to do here.
Yes.
First of all, Spencer is going to be awarded too, because Spencer played hard. He had 8.6 rebounds, 3 blocks, and a steal. 8 and 6 is a big moment here, and he's played more aggressive. So we're going to get Spencer, Colin, and Joel as our players of the game. But also, I think, how about the big win on senior night?
Yes.
And part of our players of the game, along with those 3, are the entire, all the seniors that are on this team. I don't know how we'll get them all on a graphic, but we are going to get them on there somehow. All the kids played excellent. As the seniors came up big, and we don't see all the things that happen in the locker room. Coach, you know about this. Your seniors step up in big games, and it was evident tonight as you see, I don't know if you can see them on the right side of your screen there. They're class of 26, you got Jacoby Nichols, Devin Griffin, who came back tonight. I'm sure you guys talked about that. Michael Foster, Levi Morris, Caden Fitzwater, Jackson Brown, and Talon Brown, your senior class. They are also part of the players of the game. We're going to honor them tonight. So great job, guys. What a ball game.
Absolutely.
What a game.
I tell you, we talked about Dalton. Dalton has been out all night. He was able to come in here in an exciting crowd where we had no lights as an introduction. He was introduced as a starter. He came in, I don't know what Dalton's stats were for the night, but I know that Dalton was excited to be back on the floor and did a great job. And Michael, we mentioned Michael earlier in the game where he didn't have much in the stat column, and he came in the second half with 8 big points. And man, what a game for Michael, just whether it was just the steadiness out top sometimes when he ended up getting the ball on when those pick and rolls and so forth. I'm just very pleased. And then we haven't even talked about Jacoby.
Yep.
And you can sit here for the next 15, 20 minutes talking about what Jacoby and Jackson Brown did in that ball game. Jackson came in, cleaned up, got a handful of rebounds, made a couple shots, and just a great job by our senior class. And Talon Brown.
Yes.
Talon, I know he had one big 3, I'm pretty sure, early on in that game. And just, senior night, you got to love it against a very good South Harrison ball
boys,
club.
what does this do for your confidence going into next week against Poca, and then Friday night a big one against Buffalo? You got to feel really good. This is a tough, you said it, tough South Harrison basketball team. I think this is a good tune-up game getting ready for next week.
I know, not take away anything from Buffalo, because they're a very good basketball team, but as good as they are, they're the 6th, 7th, 6th, 5th ranked team in the state of West Virginia, whatever they are. Great team. How about their first regional matchup? You gotta wonder, I know they're confident and they'll probably be favored in the game, but you got to think like they're sitting there going, really?
How good is this region?
Really?
How good is this region?
That's who we get to play in round 1.
Yes.
We've done nothing but win all year long, so it'll be interesting, and we're excited to bring it to you. So awesome job. Well, guys, thanks again for filling in for me. That was awesome. You guys did a great job. If I'm ever out, nobody has to worry. You guys did an excellent job. Excellent job. I can't say it enough. And what a game. So, folks, stay tuned to WVRC, because we will be right back in action. We got a ball game Monday. We got a ball game Friday. And who knows, maybe we'll have some more regional games. I did get a look at the bracket, and you can find it online. You got to win 2 games to get to the state tournament.
Yep.
So we got to find a way to get around Buffalo, and then you got to face the winner between Wayne and I don't even know who it is. Wayne and Poca? Maybe. So it doesn't get any easier for certain. So we'll see what happens. But anything else we need to add before we go off air?
Big time win, fellas, and it's been fun. This has been a fun broadcast.
Yeah, I'll just say this: when you have a win like this over, South Harrison, excellent ball club. When you have a win like this, confidence comes. And confidence is something, I say it all the time in the locker room at a football game. When you are confident, you can do anything. And we can beat that Buffalo team. We can beat that Polka team next week, because if we play with confidence and if we play with the intensity that we played with tonight, good things can come.
Yep, absolutely. Well, folks, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate what a fun senior night it's been. Thanks for all the support, and we're not done. So we'll be right back at it on Monday. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. You want to see some basketball, come down to the high school tomorrow. You'll see a little Little League action, second and third grade, fourth and fifth grade action, all going on tomorrow and Sunday as well, actually. So it should be a fun one. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm Alan Tanner. I got Coach Jason Nichols, Dylan Vaughn here right with me. It's been a fun evening. Panthers get a win, 61-51 on senior night. Thanks. Good night. We'll see you all Monday. Have a good weekend.
You've been watching live streaming coverage of Clay County Panther basketball on WVRC Clay County Sports. Clay County Panther basketball has been brought to you by these community sponsors: Clay Family Pharmacy, Tudor's Biscuit World, Chino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, Stump Funeral Home and Cremation Services, Inc., Legg's Welding, People's Bank, Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply, Mart, and your Player of the Game Award brought to you by Clay County Schools. Thank you for watching, and tune in next time for more live streaming action with Alan Tanner, Dylan Vaughn, and the rest of the WVRC Clay County Sports crew. Clay County Panther basketball broadcasts are a production of WVRC 104.7 FM. All rights reserved.